Afayeye now mikata. Memoaha eba EpaHoaDaben Jumedi Sumidin and Bismark Brown. Lovely good afternoon and many thanks for joining us. But that was a Sawodu radio now to Happy FM 98.9. Sanso na meda was say wako Facebook na oheyen live because we are live on Facebook. And check na roll call no ebe baso the roll call ebe baso. Acknowledging one more woman joining and live on Facebook. We bebu bodini nyina. Soon the roll call will start 20 after 1. EpaHoaDaben Jumedi show produced by Joel Sanko Isaac Ade. Supported by Mimi and Stephanie. Banana, 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 banana. Oh, 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 oh. I'm in the mood already, man. I'm in the mood already. Hey, but traffic will chromo. Air building. Na senya ye ne da no ene awie so we are live and airborne. Se wa joining en wo Facebook mami hunu se waba. Na me start roll call no. Mami hu se waba wa joining on Facebook let me hear of you. A hi will do. A Merry Christmas will do. Then share roll call na say. And it's happening now. And na ye bedi nkomo ahodo esane se emra ye wo mu no. Eye emra ewo so bia nso eya hweye pa. E ko school ni e kam bi say last days are always dangerous. Na enna no ekwawie ya afi no ekwawie ya eya na emu nsem bebre enu nti ena wose ye nyina ye ahweyie ye didie ne ye nomo ya hyenka suban a ye de ka hyen ewo ekrom ha enkanka afi ne kɔ na wie ye eya hweye ena yesre Ghana fo nyina da na ne ye kan nyina ne se ye bedi bronya be wie na oyenne ebeto ye de anka ye be hyedam ne de yensa hyedam rifam ne adwene ye ho baden timi mane senti yetu ye ho fose ye nya hweye hwaye ahweye ya hweye wo wadidie mu ne ye wo bedie ne ye wo benom enkankane ne wo to ade ama afoforo ne ode ma wo manadie. Very very important. Be very very wary and careful of what you consume. Eyesa bronya ebre. Festus Michael Togbo were joining and live on Facebook. Rokona started. I say good afternoon BB. This is Festus from Osu. I say Merry Christmas in advance to family and friends. So from Festus Michael Togbo to all his friends and family. I say Omamunyina Afrishia Pa. Festus is the first to join me with his comment on Facebook. Donald Issa and so sharing live on Facebook. I say good afternoon BB and Merry Christmas. Good afternoon Donald Issa. Also share live on Facebook. Join us live on Facebook and let me know sawaba. Mami hu sawaba. So I mean for comment be to na mi hu sawaba. Na mi mo udi na mi ma wa frishia pa. Enra ye di nkoma hodo enenso ye bedi nkoma hodo na nkoma bia ye bedi ni dwumadi asu bia fa Ghana ho se Ghana bekọ nanim se Ghana benya ntoma pefra se me ne wo mienu ye behunu improvement ewo ya brabo mu nti ye de nkoma hodo gu Ghana fu animu eto Ghana fu animu na ya sere se ye nyina ye nwenwene hu mmomu na ye kai won so se oba Facebook a eya no share yen live streaming no so na foforo so hunu ne ekoso bananam na mibusa bronya no wudi ni sen wudi bronya ne sen bronya no wudi ni sen wo hye efie na abehya na obetu kwan a wutu kwan akɔhe wo kɔ ukrom ana wo kɔ holiday destination bi no akɔdwodwo wo ho bronya ne yedi ni sen ate ene wie manfo bi kana chale krom aye din o na abayadwuma efo bebre nso besi ne yentuam kaw private sector for nso bebre o a up to now yentuam kaw na mubetu aka no 24th ana mubetu aka no 25th me pebusa o because if by this time ana enkodu ochina by ochina 12 o'clock awia say unya alert for December salary dia eni ahwa bronya no bet say go baby na ma wo no madam Fubi framing just about 30 minutes before I came on air. No framing am say na jo voice ya the framing dia na yare na. Charlie the thing no come. I don't know. You go fit sort me out small. No worries. Ye ni bi dia but ye be cha man aso ye nyina so. Ye ne san kakra ne dia boaboa ye ho. Na mom se wo ye adwuma wura. Wo ye adwuma wura. Na wonye wadwen se December salary no betua before 25th a wo bo workers na bro pa. Miawani. Moma pay ne mra ansa na ochine duai. Obi ene wo ye adwuma. Wahwe animu sanka wo betua ne kantem no atimi ai ne Christmas shopping. Enso wahwe animu ena ya 21st. Enyuma hodo e wo Ghana by ochina omu breaki ebi a breaki ne ebi be break in fact dodo na be breaki ochina because bronya ne dey sha say weekend your long weekend enti say if up till now untua o workers ka for December mesro bebre mesro pa say bomode ne hwe hono na omu so ho hehan wo mu kakra benim se bosume nsu ye ba December yentua ka 31st December yentua ka 31st yentua ka before 24th eno na wudi wi a January 9 na now sreska edukotua school fees no ya hweye ene wi ye be san hwe district level elections no ne aka wachire a ye de kwakogumo Eastern and Ashanti regions will be voting today, and yet the entire regions in Betuabano, Nemumono, selected electoral areas in these two regions. Ebeto Aba ene isane se, Benada Abatuane da nankasa materials entimi endu hontem enti enya dia omutimi ekotoye enti akwakwa ese ne ena sa two regions affected electoral areas no ebetimi akoto wo aba. We'll look at this matter, but question ba kwa yebusa ne say, are you impressed with Electoral Commission Juma waye so far efa district level elections no wana? I want your comment and opinion on this very one. Ben Sogbo is watching us live on Facebook. Ben said, good afternoon, Bibi. Good afternoon, Ben. And a Merry Christmas to you. Emmanuel M. Awule or say, yes, I am also here from the United States of Kiseman. Bibi, fire the truth, and I know you will fire the whole truth. Masa, bronya is empty, okay? Well, Emmanuel Mibusa said, bronya no didn't saying or say bronya no is empty. Onso bronya no empty mouth anase fully packed at the mouth. Bra Facebook live na mentimi ehunu ne wonso uhunu bronya no efa na oba live a no abomoden na the commenter to ho me pese me hu se waba ekwan me fa so me hunu ene se obetwere bibia to ho na me hu se waba enti roko na shase Festus Michael Togbo is live on Facebook watching us now. Donald Issa and so share live right now. Emmanuel Emawule is also here. Ben Sogbo is also here. Come. Join us live on Facebook and let's serve Mother Ghana together. Adeshima awie nkomo na medenam. Se afene kwa wiye se ya enkankane adwadifo na omani abre. Omani abre because omo pese omo ton wo mo niema nyina. Na se ni bre na wo mo pese omo de ton niema ni nti no. Eya wonfa wo ho. Onfa wa pomuden ho. Onfa wo safety ho. Enti ade na wo ton de ama wo no. Se a expire kra na otimi pepa expiry date no e de foforo to ho na waton e de amaw bronyai mumiawe ahweye enkanka ne mu amoye Christmas shopping na Christmas shopping na amoye no enkanka ne inuane ene ne ye no mo mumianya ahweye na amanfo ne ma yanto over the years ana throughout the year eya expire no. This is the time obuhwie e de badwaso. And this is the time on Swa. A lot of sales promotion. Reduce to clear. Reduce to clear. Reduce to clear. Mepacho heniye no kwam koto yade amfa ma wo ho. Ghana dwadifo ye besre mu. Obi anya adwuma mpem faso ba memma mfaso ni wanimu enkon koto yade ma adasa. Etiniema ni bia mepese me ne wo chenie. Inyani ni bi wo ho a yakane yede egu tonturo mu akata so abrande ne kama sanyane no ye kradodo na ne fiama no ne edeba na menim se wunimu dia ade bi agana adwadifo bi ye ene se product no se a expire mpo a ofa kwati kwan bi so a ode be dada wo ede be dwam amo aba beto enti inyani a yakane to say 10 fish. I do kind of sardine. 10 fish, milk, canned products, no. So what kwakota? Me pacho enkon kotoni ye die gu awiaso. Pacho tie me ye na ya hweye mame. Mama me bo politicians e chie ne me betu ye ho fo. E be kire se ye nya hweye na bro nya mredu a eniema bebre na koso amanfo ekate corners fakwati kwa ahodo so to make money. Enti yema yani na ho ade ba kwa mesre ne se eniane a wo to akwa akodie enkankane ne ya kane ewo tontro a chansi mu no eya mamu nto ne egu awiaso wo de wote se ya tete su se hu edi amamanfo a adomada so a ye bomuo ade a wonim se ye tonu 15 cedis na bro nyanti ya teso all the way to 7 cedis. That must tell you something. Hweniye enkofa price ho enkoto ya ade ma ho ade ne boafo enti Ghana ni de awori enim Ghana ni ye paniefo ye panie ho agro enti no edu ho na ye nwene ade ne boafo enti no obefom no atoni bebre de akọ without asking themselves certain pertinent questions. Enti misre eye milk eye 10 fish eye aduane a ya kane a misre so kona gu awia so petemu a mento awia no ya ma ya tiase se aduane a ya kane ye mfa ngu awia so. Enti Ghana dwadifo muntie miye minim se mudidwa muni shops inti mababonten na moton but ade na wo ton no bia we display no wo sei ade no obi nso beto no okodi a okoto yade na de ama ne ho na okokoto aduane a yakane a mepa twa eya hwe tontoro wani yie hwe kan ni yie se kan no ahuhuru kakra ohun kan no se ahuhuru kakra apagya kakra. It is a sign to tell you, sir, there is a problem with the product inside the can. Canned product, say, One of the signs any say can no ehuhuru epeja ne mu kakra enkanka ne babia ye bie su fi no mo sa ma ne musu kakra. Sometimes nso omo de begu awia so a saa ne cha e ma ne timi ye saa e affect the quality of the product. Entimi srewo apart from say wobɛhwɛ saa niema we nyina no nso bomodin pa ade bia wobeto bia nkanka ne wo kwa kodie ne akwakogu yam mesrew ɛya hwɛ expiry date wo ho hwɛ expiry date e wo ho na ne kra the expiry date no kra yetimi pepa e the current date e bɛbɔ ho enu ti kra na wo se wo bie wani yie na wo ye careful na wo hwɛ niema wo to wo da bi kra niema na wo to akofie no wankasa wundi bi because bia for so wanyini dodo ana yade nketinkiti bi ni ade bi nti ba wo to de akoma wo ma obi wo hokra so wo kototo saa niema wei na wo de akwa ya adoye na wo kono koto se yatete su se ehu na ade ye 20 Ghana ene ye 25 cedis okoyo okohu se 5 cedis nti wo to de bebre de kwaya adoye wakoma mu ye wo kwaya adoye na emomuo no yade bi da wo to sanso de akoma amanfo enti yema yani enna ho e wo saade no ho sanso ne yebesre se yedidie mu no yema yani na ho party a yebekọ ene occasions ahodo no nipa nye enti ya no ahwe ho so yie na caterers nso muntie mi yie caterers muntie mi yie bronya obi a pesika enti no omuso kate konese pa eniema wo boni pa ne ka wa kire nipa no sika wo hia obetimi dia ye adwuma no wuti betimi dia no aduane no ama nipa ne di sika ne nyina ma wo pese wo kate konese nti ingredients wo se wo koto no wo nkonkoto ingredients papa emfa mbamba ye aduane no caterers ni bia de omo ye Christmas say wo pese wo nya sika ntemtem enti ne ye bi mu ye no almost to expired products ebi ede ye aduane because wanya no fofofo enti ya mumie hwe yedidie mu eyie na ye free yedidie mu a in fact before me kono yen san hwade bi electrical gadgets ahodo amanfo to nkankane home use abrochire ball na ye de ba no medwene ho atade bia na menti ase o se obekona microwave eno ensha box mu ana ye display bi nyina wa awia kete no so ana awia ne boso na ne ro ayi why se wom oto ade no kofie and 2 months na start say we nyina ye niema bi a wo koto ade a e wo se wodi wani ehwe na ye free ho na ye mra ya kwantempon so esane se afene ekọ na wie ye say a eya na contemporary ntem no wo ho a driver for no binum so wo ho a wo pese afiwei aburanyane na opese wo bodie enti o pentem akwa sinipa no pentem afabi dia ba na chese watimi abono double na wanya mo e dia akwa di bronya ye be sre Ghana hyenkafo me di kan e de mani asi commercial drivers so na me wi a maba private car for no so commercial drivers e be sre mu o men kasa bronya nti wo nkofitamu ma menye adwuma no na me wi a bronya ne start a obi akọ holiday na me de car na kofitamu wan hwe a wo koku nipa sa noise no what noise no fit January e wo car no ho tie me ye from January and I would say car no noise bi wase woni made pa yakoso enso wobubu nu egu asum ena watwia faso aba besi December wasem a wo kan se afefofure besi mu de oba fix problem no na wo de car no e fa amanfo de abo adi buronya yi na wo wi a wakwakoye car no mesrew wan hwe a wo de wo lack of maintenance culture ba abekum amanfo hwe wo car ne tie etisen o car na se no suspension etisen o ball joint no se kasa enso wayi wani na wutwi car ne faso because ka no hiaw eche wan kasa wo nkwa ani amanfo nkwa ye besre America 10 America tuo bone a edi oye neba mumye nyai Se eyade a wo pese wo kodu ntam a mesrew simu ntam. Wo pese wo kodu ntam a mesrew bebre eya simu ntam. Na wen simu ntam a ene de ahopepre ene America tenten eba. Na wo ko driver ni bia ko speed pa eya onye careful. So oye careful mpa because of speed na okono bribisia ontimi nya ho hwe. So unkwa na utimu na opeso okokun hu anka me de mini problem. Na sa wafa passengers a wodi omutu kwan. Passengers wo expectations so mbekwa kodu. Wono mo adofo de omu nuanom ne omabusuafo enso etwen se obobeba beju oma wa atu. Na omo beti na kwantimfi. Yese wo wofa unua wo yire wadanfo na wo frɛ wo se wo ba no wawu ewo nkokɔ kwan mu ana wawu ewo akwantuo mu eden na ba ya akwanhia mesre bebre moma yemma yani emra fom on these matters 98.9 FM EpaHoaDaben dwumadi enie mensam kakra mede emamo ene awiei enie mede no ebesi ha
EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe. EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
Darling.
Yes.
Ye bedidi na meche angel cola. Me bread do. Obi fa angel cola drink. Na ne yonku eyi angel orange. Ana angel mango. Oseme san pedi obi eyi. Aka me de ho.
Sese obi ape angel soft drinks ni nyina bi.
Ai daddy, me say me penny ni na bi.
Sister, wo de mama angel peach, angel strawberry, and na angel cocktail. Actually, no my body angel apple lime.
What ye? Sani afuma de. Me say angel cola any angel orange pe na menya. Afei na nka. It sounds so from wifey. For us just no ebesi ha. Never angel drinks ni nyina agum. Obi ankata na ni no woni. De won sabeso mo no anom.
Ani, asamasa. Enu ano no.
De bia sani enya no. Angel cola de asembabo. Angel drinks ya. I don't call soft drinks beverages limited. And why? Who to do after one? 0244 83 22 86 and 050 78 78 668.
Angel drinks.
Taste like our day.
FDA, ajeje de nkrato ya tum.
Every 18 December, I copy 6th January. High Sense are taking your for sale. Home television, refrigerator, air conditioner, washing machine, smartphone, sound system, water dispenser, and kitchen appliances, any baby I can't win now. Hey, High Sense Bronya, don't call me. And found you here. High Sense say, Yo, Homa, ko High Sense showroom be an echo Jodia, Sawakra, Anatema, Kumasi, Mankesim, Takrad, Takwa, Obuase, Kofredia, Hohoi, Sunyani, Techima, Anatamani, Kojo High Sense, F, Naya Papa, and my review say High Sense and Quantum 5-year manufacturer defect warranty. High Sense Mama Fishiapo. High Sense, everyday prices for everyday people. And you say, I can clear home. Maybe any afraid 0302 550000 and also call www.highsense.com.gh.
Any money where I get.
Are you ready for the biggest and most exciting diaspora event of the year? Hiablo Tours and Road Trips brings you the Hiablo Homecoming Cruise. Let's climax this festive season with a thrilling and adventurous experience on the 2nd of January 2024. Hop aboard as we take you yet again on a journey filled with entertaining adventure, great vibes, networking, and unforgettable memories. Enjoy the ultimate combo of good food, great music from the best live bands and the finest DJs from the UK and Ghana. You are guaranteed an unforgettable experience as you surely don't want to miss out. Oh yeah! Join us for this adventure-packed cruise party that will make your holidays. Book now for an experience you won't forget. For tickets, call or WhatsApp 0244 525 070, 054 261 8220 or +44 746 601 8046. You You can also follow Hiablo Tours on Instagram and Facebook for further inquiries. Partners: Global Media Alliance, Happy FM, YFM, Alders HSE Consult, YTV, and Bethel Immigration.
X natural mineral water. Obenya biato. Ewo Melcom shop biamu.
98.9 FM, welcome back. Yentwa yenkomo twetwe no so sene media to wanimu no. Bronya eba say ya eya na eyensem pi. Na Bureau of Public Safety de krata bia babonten. Na ensem no mo dia babonten no eka ensem ni bia medikan ne wache ho. Na they being experts, omasanso atwen adwen akọ the security part of Ulitide Christmas year eba be komwe. Ahweye a ewo se omanfo ni nyina yeye ya yedi bronya na agi ani se ya we lose our guard enti yebedi bronya ne bewie no na aboye kro no na yedi ebinumu awu na ebinumu so ahwere ne ma bebre because na enye security conscious yenkwa ahoma no so ne Bureau of Public Safety for ni nkomo na emusa se ahweye be ne enye bronya ye babedi Dr. Nanayaw Akwada ene Executive Director Emma Bureau of Public Safety. Opening oti enka Happy FM ye mo ha esanso ma wa frisia pa. Doc, Mr. Wada, obema me sima ba ku bi na ya rectify or sound issues no amayen na mama yes sound try biem. Doc, ba choti menka. Hello Doc. Yo, Doc na yebusa se mokrata bia babonten a mobo manfo kokko se buronye yenya hweye me de meneti for achebi in terms of enuane a yebedie but you hear the security aspect of things ahweye ne nsem na wo kano ebi ni sen
yo me da se am say ne di kan krakra no mema etiefu aso ate say in the last 6 months yeah observe public safety and crime records no ye who say dynamics kakra bia bamu a since 2017 na entesa na me di kan no ye who say crime and as a violent crime may wudi sem na to trust sem bebrebe a esi omanmu no a shifted kakra a shifty every greater Accra at the core Ashanti region na eba no nipakunkum nso a just a murder and manslaughter cases nso a and also a shifted from Ashanti region across central region and the best says for every year I mean they will be advised so when it comes to robbery armed robbery violent crimes nesa nyamana they say na nkanka ni bi no na ejina Accra pa greater Accra but they say a shifted echo Ashanti region yesusu say rada empire obedi ade sisi ani leadership no say so ultimately mu kakra wa biebie nememu wa Accra ama sa nyema no anu abrase na say bibi a etosini no ho na criminals ni say wo madane wo mani akire a mekire Ashanti region ne central region
enti me bacho yesimu biem sane se bi wono mana eho hia ne pa enti oka eba robbery armed robbery a shifted from Accra to Kumasi and central region is that the case?
The armed robbery itself is now very paramount at war what do you call it Ashanti region. Me be my laptop me be and I shared some statistics with you. I was told say about 2 p.m. so we are about 15 minutes away from it. I wasn't really settled, but it has shifted. Violent crimes, armed robbery and robbery cases no do na and Saka in the first half no were happening in the Ashanti region. And a lot of the murder cases inside Saka a lot of them were now occurring in central region. And Kaneno Nanka it was between Greater Accra and Ashanti. So say if free Greater Accra ama share in the ranking now Greater Accra is ranking 3rd. Whereas Ashanti region and central region are now fighting for the top spot.
That is regarding murder cases.
Yeah, in regarding murder case, over Kaya about 2 years ago, the Tujase Ashanti region was the murder capital of Ghana. So say a shift to central region.
Wow, very interesting. There factors and a driver crime mobility.
Well, may that say, normally, what we all know from your classroom at the Siano, urbanization was one. But the year who Siano could be a combination of urbanization and other factors. Yen you say the fact that it has shifted from Accra, Greater Accra region to Ashanti region. We are assuming without any research, say a bear or dampare in Shishea or gu aquam titu a one crino, and no nama to say a cronfor net Safoning a movie away from Accra because they don't find Accra as a very fertile grounds anymore. It's not a very good grounds for them, so they moved towards Ashanti region because that's the next urbanized, area in Ghana. And then about the murder cases now and also it used to be very pervasive in Ashanti. Is now trending a lot more in central region. And that's what I was saying. We will need the IGP moving forward to replicate the actions that they are making in Accra in Kumasi and Central region, so that will make the armed robbers a lot and the criminals a lot more uncomfortable as they move towards the fringes. They will not have incentives to continue in their trade because towards the fringes, towards the country, there's not much capital there to gain when you apply armed robbery in the fringes. And it's something for the IGP and his team to start thinking about.
Now, you're moving into Christmas. I hear Benny.
Yo, me that say. Near the kind of say or my who say yen nearby in Christmas holidays, but a cron for ne a woody for dear one more holidays. Dear de biara dan year juma, they are around the clock. And see that is the first thing I'll say assume. And you can say from time to time, we have to maintain awareness of our surroundings. Say baby na wo kwa udru wa anasa unam kwa so wo kono ma we need that. It's say statistics are here in the last 3 years nature say 83% of all violent crimes occurred in transitional spaces. Just say armed robbery, say yebe prow and I say yebe booby and just a nyama ACC your friend that were categorized as violent crimes. Duduana esi wo abra amount for EPF or mufi and I say PF or mujuma and I saw monam kwan so. And 20% of these armed robbery and robbery incidents in Yamano occurred. People fell victim to these things while they are home. Dotwana si abra amount for a quabontin. And to say ye see a bontia yama any day.
And now,
Netosumienu say,
not just a Usia Bontin say, Dog Patrol, nice a Usia Bontia. Also making sure say upuno watumui or lokonya what making sure why or lokuni and one crama so na what have come be fast you so and only we are okay.
Not exactly that. The impact is chronosemno doduana amount for a fully victim abra woman nam kwamuko. Just ye tushe nipa no so abra na owofie. Ye tushe no so abra onam kwamu a oko ni baby a woko. So at ya say and na brony friend and no na brony friend transitional space. Transitional. Just while you are in transit. While you are in transit, you became a victim of robbery or armed robbery. And you say abra you you are in transit no ma w'ani nda hɔ nipa ko a ɔnam wo ho ne ofiri w'akyiri ba ne ofiri w'anim ba hwɛ ne yie na sɛ edu baabi na bibi esi wo so sɛ adeɛ a mi ɛbɛn mi ɛnyɛ ade papa a pɛ baabi na fa wo tiri fa sɛ dede bi ayɛ na mmirika bi nso na wobɛtumi etu a na adwane afiri ho ma mɛndawte wo ho sɛ akoya ɔbɛyɛ krɔmfa na ɔnyɛ krɔmfo. The moment you have that feeling you have to act. Esan say 83% of all of these armed robbery and robbery incidents occurred to them while in their transitional spaces. Sana me patch.
Okay.
If ye ahwe ye so beto punu mu ne niam no eno so hia esan say me no can at least 20% of those cases happen in the homes. So let's have that ahead in mind. But ne dodoɔ na esi abra amanfo transit.
Okay.
Ne ɛtɔ so mmienu, there are other aspects of okoyi sika wɔ ATM a kɔ abra ɛhan wɔ hɔ, make sure sɛ biribi a woyɛ wɔ ATM transaction nipa wɔ hɔ, afei nso avoid carrying large sums of cash on you. Bro nya bɛbɛ yi amanfo ɛba bɛtua wɔn end of year bonus ne adeɛ bi bɛtena ase ayɛ ho videos de atoto to social media. It is seriously advised against because mmerɛ a ɛwɔ mu sɛ yɛ mmerɛ a ɛmu ɔden sika ho ɛden nti nye bia sɛna yɛ ma mpanyin kan ne sika mpɛ didi onye bia na de ahyɛ wo ho bɔkɔɔ yɛnyɛ adeɛ a yɛkɔbɔ dewuro wɔ ho me na mekura cash wei na metwa picture na yɛbɛdi cash yɛbɛwe cash saa mmerɛ nyɛ mmerɛ a yɛyɛ saa adeɛ no deɛ ɛtɔ so biom nso ne sɛ woti anyɛ yi na akɔmfirimfoɔ to gu so anaasɛ wɔto hyɛ wo so a na yɛkurakura tu a yɛtu fo sɛ deɛ ɔmo pɛ biara no dane fama wɔn sɛ wo sika na ɔmo gye a dane ma wɔn wo kaa na ɔmo gye a dane ma wɔn de bi ɔmo hia wɔn ho bi ɔmo ahu ɔmo aka sɛ ɔmo pɛ biara no dane ma wɔn mɛmpo so ti koraa ɛsiane sɛ nhwehwɛmu a yɛayɛ no in the last couple of years no kyerɛ sɛ armed robbers no sɛ wɔn ba no mo kita tuo ne nsekan ne nkontimmaa a ɛnyɛ adeɛ a wɔn ayɛ wɔn adwene sɛ wɔn de bɛbɔ wɔn ho kɛkɛ woyɛ wo challenge wɔn kakra wɔn bɛyusu wɔn bɛ sɛ tuo no wɔn kita na wɔn twe kakra wɔn bɛto sekan na wɔn kita wɔn twe a wɔn de bɛwɔ wɔn ɛnka ne bi atwa mu no na nka wɔn kita wɔn de hunahuna amanfoɔ kɛkɛ ɛnɛ a me no kasa yi in the last since 2021 bɛsi nnɛ no kyerɛ sɛ wɔn ba ɛbɛto hyɛ wo so a na wo challenge wɔn a wɔn bɛbɔ wɔn de sɛ tuo na wɔn kita wɔn de bɛbɔ wo nti yɛto amanfoɔ fo sɛ wobɛhwere wo nkwa ɛne sɛ wobɛhwere w'agudie bi deɛ gya agudie no ma wɔn etire no a esi wo so no a ɛyɛ saa sika no ebɛtumi ayɛ biom nti gya ma wɔn na mmom abra a wɔn ato ahyɛ wo so wɔn gyegye wo ho nneɛma no wɔmɔde wɔn nne a fa hyɛ wo tirim wɔn voice sɛ wɔn anim features bi na wɔbɛfa a ɛno nso fa hyɛ wo tirim sɛ edin bi na wɔn frɛfrɛ wɔn ho nso a ma edin no bi nka wo tirim na mmom sɛ wɔn gya wɔ hɔ wie a wotumi akɔ dane saa information nyinaa ma polisifoɔ ɛbɛboa bebree.
Na ɔmo atake no nim baako a wɔbɔ ne din.
Dabi yɛmbɔ din sɛw.
Ebi ase kwasi bi na ayɛ me saa no.
Ɔno krampo na menhwɛ n'anim. Koraa. Na ɔkɔ wie a nakɔ dane no ma polisifoɔ.
Na kyerɛ sɛ in all cases sɛ wo fie anaa wabɔnten obi to hyɛ wo so na nipa no te sɛ bi ɔbɛrɔbe wo na wonim nipa na wo de fa hyɛ wo tirim meboa.
Fa hyɛ wo tirim. Ɔrɔbo wie na sɛ ɔkɔ a wokɔto polisifoɔ a na wadane de unum nyinaa akyerɛ polisifoɔ. Ɛno na yɛ advice sɛ it should be done. Afei nso mmerɛ a yɛsi mu nso yɛ berɛ a yɛbɛtutu kwan bebree na ɛtu kwan koraa yɛkɔ kurom ba yɛkɔba yɛsɛ party a ne yɛkɔba sɛ edwa ne yɛkɔdi dwa yɛsɔre a ne yɛkɔ asɔre online ne yɛkeka ho yɛbɛsrɛ sɛ yɛ a yɛdrive yɛ a yɛka hyɛn no yɛsrɛ mo sɛ wonom nsa a men drive wonom sɛ wobɛdrive nso a wokɔ a mennom nsa menka sɛ medeɛ menim me limit sɛ wohwɛ mu a since 2017 nipa dodo a ahwere wɔn nkwa ɛwɔ car kwanhyia mu no, it is the leading cause of accidental injuries and as a deaths ɛwɔ yɛman mu hɔ. Nipa a armed robbers eku wɔn, nipa a friend is saying wɔn wu as a result of electrocution, nipa a wɔn wu ɛwɔ adan hyehyɛ mu, nipa a wɔn wu as a result of drowning, wɔn kɔ sumi wɔn bɛwu no. Sɛ wokeka saa nipa nyinaa bɔ mu a, more than 3 times of that no ewu ɛwɔ car kwanhyia mu. Ɛno nti yɛ car kwan no so no, yɛ kwan no so no ɛyɛ major death zone for people. Nti nyinaa yɛbɛyɛ ahwɛ yie. Sɛ kwan mu ne yɛtwa a yɛnyɛ ahwɛ yie. Sɛ ɛhyɛn ne yɛka a yɛnyɛ ahwɛ yie. Driver na ɛka hyɛn na ɔtu mmirika ho a yɛmbɔ no kɔkɔ. Sɛ yɛhwɛ ne ɛbɔ no kɔkɔ no nti a yɛdu next police barrier ne yɛ stoppe na ɛntena ase ɛmma police ne nkyia driver na driver ɛntwa mu nkɔ. Si free car no na report to saa driver ne sɛ driver yi ɔyɛ overtaking fo or driving me ɔtu mmirika dodo wɔ kwan mu na police fo wɔ akwan bi a ɔmde ne so bɛfa na ɔmomfa no mfa mɛnyɛ hwɛ han ɛnkɔpere wuwu saa bere mu a yɛsi mu yi. Very very important. Ne ɛtɔ so biom ɛne sɛ ebia na ɛnɛmmere social media yi ɛneɛ sɛ yɛwɔ party a na yɛtwa yɛ ho ne yɛde ato hɔ. Yɛtu kwan a ne yɛtwa ho me na me ne nam Ebrochi.
Ɛpɛ sɛ yɛ trendy.
Me nam Switzerland. Me na me nam ha, me na me nam ha. Yɛsrɛ mu o, sɛ wowɔ abusua, sɛ woyɛ ankorakora nkoa bi na wote wo maame ne wo papa fie na wonni fie a, ebia na wo ho kwan koraa sɛ wotumi yɛ saa bɛn no koraa no, ɛno nso wɔ ho sunsuansoɔ. Nti yɛsrɛ sɛ bronya yi wo pictures a wobɛtwitwa no nya abotrɛ. Yɛdi bronya ne wie na afei fa to dwa.
Opa kyɛ sɛ enumudwa no yɛnte so kakra wɔ social media no so.
Yɛnte so wɔ social media, yɛnte so. Ɛsan sɛ ebe expose yɛn bebree bi a na oni wɔ busua bi na mopie ɛna mogye ma home bi wɔ adaa beach bi. Mobɛhyɛ hɔ bɛyɛ efie nda mmienu ne mmiɛnsa bi. Wokɔ da saa pictures yi kɔtoto to dwa a wobɛba ne ayɛ wo fie pasaa.
Because if you hu sɛ wonni fie.
Yɛbɛsrɛ wonni fie ne ayɛ wo pasaa. Ebi a na ɔne wɔ maame wɔ aberewa bi na ɛte. Wopɛ ne bɛrima a wogyina wo nan so wɔ fie hɔ. Wonni fie, wone boys mogye mo ani wɔ one corner. Na wode pictures to dwa yɛne yɛgye yɛni, yɛne parliament yɛgye yɛni, yɛne yɛyɛ sɛ yi. Wobɛdu fie na yɛakɔyɛ wo maame pasaa. Nti yɛsrɛ ɔmanfoɔ sɛ ɛbɛhia a ɛbɛyɛ a nka pictures no anim dwa no moma yɛbrɛ n'ano ase kakra. Na yɛdi bronya ne wie a wobɛtumi de wo pictures ne nneɛma atoto dwa.
Na yɛma no nso ahwɛyɛ bɛ ne ɛnyɛ ɔmo ho because yɛbɛkan bronya yi daddy family pie mami family pie malls bɛyɛ ma with a lot of children. Ahwɛyɛ bɛ ne ɛnyɛ regarding our children.
Medase no yɛ point number 8 a yɛkan me sɛ me skip yɛ.
Okay.
Abere bi a yɛne yɛ ma ɛbɛpie no nso yɛma yɛni nkɔɔ mo ho. Yɛn nuanom yi a wɔwɔ across the borders yi a wɔn abɛkan ho, wɔn abɛkyerɛ yɛn nneɛma bi a sese yɛso yɛni agye ho a yɛyɛ ɛne kidnapping nsɛm yi. Nti ɛneɛ wogye w'ani ba ne afa wo ba. Wotiri yɛ a ne afrɛ wo sɛ fa sika sɛ ɛbra asɛ yɛde abɔfra no ama wo. Wanhwɛ yi a wobɛkɔ akɔfa wo ba no wonnya ne sɛnea ɔte no bio. Nti yɛbɛsrɛ sɛ baabi ne yɛwɔ a yɛnim ma yɛma ho. Afei nso yɛnim sɛnea kurom hɔ obi kɔyɛ event a sɛnea yɛyɛ wiring ne adeadeɛ ne obiara na use qualified electrician. Obi wɔ hɔ join wires ya ne nenam fam 2 years ago tema Brono bi nkɔla mmienu in one event they perished because wiring na yɛayɛ no nyɛ na nkɔla ekɔdi agorɔ wɔ so.
Kyɛ sɛ ɛnsi fie ɔmo kɔ program bi ase na technicians a ɔmo de wires yɛ adwuma wɔ hɔ no mo expose wires ni bi nti nkɔla ne di agorɔ no na wow.
Power na eku wo. Enti ema yɛni nkɔ yɛ ma ho na yɛhwɛ bibi o.
Na bronya nso Mr. Kwada bronya nso in fact doc bronya nso amanfo bɛfa artisans abafie me penti me dem ma me bɛyɛ carpentry work kakra ma me bɛyɛ plumbing work kakra normally no maintenance work no dodo na twɛn afi bɛkɔ awie ansa na ɔmo ayɛ artisans e be engage ɔmo no me ensuro akyire wɔn.
Oh, I was say yes, straight. obi biara a ɔba ofie biara sɛ ɔyɛ wadamfo ɔwɔ artisan ne nyinaa ɛyɛ potential sources of revelation akyerɛ sɛ you can lay yourself bare for armed robbery activities and say you can expose your home for invasion. Nti obi a ɔba ofie biara you have to be wary of them. Mɛnkɔfa artisan bi a ɔyɛ nipa hu bi a wonnim no ɛnɛ me ne ɔka sɛ obi tumi fo obi tena ne fie ɛhwɛ no ɛma no aduane di tua ne fees ne adeɛ nso nkɔ wie kyerɛ saa nipa tumi kɔbɔ dɔmpem ɛbɛku koraa nti no wokɔfa nipa hu bi kɛkɛ aba ofie deɛ ɛndeɛ simple koraa nti ɛyɛ another sport a ɛwɔ sɛ yɛni ɛkɔ ho wɔn a yɛde wɔn bɛ fie wɔn bɛyɛ adwuma mmoa yɛn nyinaa no we should know who they are. We should know where they come from. We should know what circles they belong to. They must be people that we trust. And they are very key. And I think say honestly one of the areas a lot of people become victims unknowingly. As I say, opai papai na isu ni siya na siya. Na o plumber unim no regular plumber no eso betimi aba Monday. Me pipe is me a pipe Saturday. You will be forced to fall on a stranger.
Yeah.
And you know, it's an area that all of us must be very, very wary of. And it's over falling on stranger, make sure say, and yes, stranger never buy fena or dear who do secrecy table. So I think out there who show off for flat screen. I think out there will be a car, papia, a boom music near mu speakers. I think nipa ni be who nipa we ya ubo branding near one in your it can expose you into modesty is the watchword. And
modesty.
Watchword. Modesty and awareness is the watchword.
I like the word modesty in this context. Pa, metna VIP mu amiko Kumasi. Na abrante bi anot basenim. One phone call. Ye nyina ye hunu ne bobre ehunu adwuma woye ehunu be ne okwakoye ne Kumasi. Ye nkomodie mu o telephone so. Ehon so te saying.
Let me say, I no pay the which is very good because most of the presenters know say some of these security lapses to a man for no. That's we T4 are very privileged to have you.
Yes, sure, that's it.
And maybe a chemuno now telephone call and you're very, very popular because cell phones are popular, sir. I see who say ade chini ade senyina no akromfo and I say people are taking advantage of opportunities. Na so onya phone call na odi nkomo bi na obi hu say ade kametimi anya ho mfaso a they will appropriate it to their gains. Say me kujina baby na menya phone call na me kasa na me bo sebio omampanyi din. Say me kwa ko hu omampanyi o. Me fi omampanyi ho kra me ko chief of staff ho enra ofre me and I me ti san komo na obi gina me nchen a instantly he will start smiling or she will start smiling with me. Sana ujina baby na wo ka usika sem ni ufie sem ni niema na se ebia nipa no o nipa bonefo a o de ahye ni trim no abomode boni beka wa stock wa akohu baby a wote
me pacho fache me small technical glitch was studio fache me ya rectify
na wa stock wa akohu fa kwa wote ebia ono beka nche se owura mesrɛ me hia dwuma fa me call man panyin ho anas fa me coach chief of staff ebia na sa nipa de wukura na ne hia no ana fa kwa wo se wo kwa akɔgye sika no ɛno a ne hia no ana se car na wo kwa akɔfa na ɛno a ne hia no nti obedi wachi na akɔkɔbɔ wepo nti ebehwɛ ye kasemu in public se call na wanya ɛwɔ trotro mu a unya me wɔ public transport mu mintimi kasa bebre me sia mefrɛw munya afi na me fro trotro me sia mefrɛw na wadane call no kɔ akyire ɛsɛ sɛ ukɔ kasa bebre a wanhwɛ no wakɔ frɛfrɛ akɔnfo ama wa nti aspect a ɛwɔ sɛ yɛni ɛkɔ ho apa na afei nso dodoɔ na sɛ me no kasa yi maba ɛyɛ bibi kakra America mem bɛyɛ na wɔtwe mienu nie ma sorry baby a frame me be 9 p.m. a me chere say abo Ghana be 2 a.m.
Mhm.
Or frame me and crowd testing me or testing me say ohia police me fa phone free ha and I me frɛ police for nyame charge police for so me frɛ wo mo no nokra nyame nim ne me yi me ho adi mpo ankyerɛ wo but within some 10-15 minutes no na wo maduru madam for na poano
Wow.
oh ama ade kye madam for no kan so me da ase we dem hu sɛ power na me sɛ onua police for eto de bi bi o madwuma me frɛ wo mambo me din kra kyerɛ wo de me kyerɛ wo ane sɛ obi abanda arm robbery attack nipa no ha ne ha brono sɛ no te na me send wo mo link ɛna wo mutimi di so ɛba ne sɛn na wote Ghana wonnim emergency number to call the police nti ɛnam so de numbers no to dwa biom sɛ wohia police a 911 sɛ wopɛ so wofrɛ general call center no nso a 112 ɛhɔ no sɛ ambulance o sɛ police o they will connect you no matimi abɛboa wo nti yɛbɛsrɛ sɛ amanfoɔ ɛnhyɛ saa numbers yi so bronya bere mu ebi a na wode na ɛnyɛ korɔ no armed robberies bi na yɛbɔ baabi a na obi na ɛwɔ fie a wate ahwe a yɛhia ambulance service ntɛntɛm a 112 wofrɛ saa number yi a sɛ yɛ police emergency sɛ yɛ medical emergency ne nyinaa no wɔn bɛconnect wo ɛyɛ adwuma ɛtɔ da bi a depending on who is on shift na ɛtɔ da bi a wɔn yɛ tardy kakra but sɛ na di me ho adanse akyerɛ wo yi nipa ni yɛ robbery no wɔ somewhere around Bongo sɛ pram
Oh, okay.
ɛna me frɛ tema command center they were able to dispatch the call for them to reach there so nti no sometimes the system works until let's keep relying on the system and keep testing the system ɛbɛyɛ adwuma nea mede twa toɔ krakrakra no ne sɛ yɛka police for asɛm yɛka fire service for asɛm ne ne yɛkeka ho yɛn nyinaa yɛnka ho sɛ bronya bere yi obiara pɛ sɛ ɔtena ne busuafoɔ ho agye n'ani ne mma ho agye n'ani abere biara wobɛhu police ni sɛ odumgyani fire service ni anaasɛ ambulance foɔ yi bi a wɔn yɛ adwuma no ka ho sɛ efie bi wɔ hɔ a akonnwa bi yɛ empty nti sɛ wohyia nipa no na sɛ biribi na awɔ na wode ma na oh merry christmas yɛni gye adwuma a wɔyɛ no ho ɛno ɛtumi hyɛ wɔn nkuran ma wɔn yɛ wɔn adwuma wɔn nso wɔyɛ nipa nti sɛ mehu police ni on christmas day a anaasɛ boxing day a ɛfɛ sɛ ɔbɛnante na wakɔka kyerɛ no sɛ owura yɛda mo ase ne mo adwuma a moyɛ ama yɛn merry christmas yɛda mo ase ne mo adwuma a moyɛ ama yɛn afihyiapa na wokyia no na wonni hwee ma no koraa wokyia no na wohyɛ no nkuran a ɛm sɛ ɛbɛboa bebree ɛsiane sɛ every officer you see on duty on Christmas Day and on Boxing Day anaasɛ New Year Day no is an empty chair in a home nti yɛbɛsrɛ sɛ nyinaa yɛnshow love ɛnkyerɛ yɛn emergency workers no
now just before you go menim sɛ wawie deɛ ba membusa wo nso expectation of police for te sɛn afe biara kɔdi bronya a ɔmo kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo bɛbɔ yɛn ho ban ɔmo deploy a lot of officers on the ground ne ɛho nkorɔ ne ba wo expectation of police for nso te sɛn
yo me da say normally no Bureau of Public Safety and me ho kwan sɛ mɛkyerɛ me ankasa ma adwene nti sɛ wobɛhwɛ a bɛyɛ 2 years ago ansa na yɛbɛka police for ho asɛm survey ɛne yɛde to dwa nti ɛbɛyɛ dini ama me na mmom deɛ menim is based on research Bureau of Public Safety ankasa nhyɛ asaseɛ mpanyinfoɔ agye atom sɛ ɛne deɛ metumi ka ho asɛm paa sɛ the emergency services mekyerɛ police fire service no they can do so much more. It's an sembrana yedi hyehyɛ saa asɔyɛ no ma wɔn ho kwan so mutumi nya reserve force crowd hɔ nti ebi a Christmas ebi a demonstration crowd na wɔn mu ni ho kwan so mbɛka kyerɛ sɛ we are short of men because the law gives them opportunity to create a reserve force as our reserve force no ebi ananya ketua bi na wo but omo wo ho a mayo mo hu mo hwehwɛ mo se nkrɔfi se ekwan na eba police adwumakuo ma yɛtimi fa wɔn enti sesei no muka police fo ho de ba mo nya police fo emre bia ye ho bia bɛkɔ ahoyehia mu no ye frɛ mo a mo nyina mo bɛba mo bɛhyɛ police atade no ma yɛ den no ma ba yɛ adwuma yɛ bɛma mo police atade no ma yɛ den ma yɛ adwuma nti ka emre bi te sesei no
sa reserve force no say no describe no omo ye trained men anase frefre kobo.
Were limited training, basic training.
Okay.
Basic training, we use them for frefre kobo. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Because police ejumane if you don't have basic training, you cannot do it. So uko be in finance handcuff gun in sakwa. You will procedure you follow. Say bibi na ba na ukre tumpu na yesa wotumpu you will procedure you follow edit to me can't say my reserve for you dear, but I'm just explaining that say fresh I reserve free now I believe say we can do so much more. We don't have to always say we have short staff, we have short men. Your fresh I reserve for ya best sani for the next 30 days. Till end of January. Next uji 2 reserves no one permanent officer. 2 reserves, 1 permanent. We'll be able to spread across, all spaces.
But do we have that system here in Ghana? Your system no.
The law says we can have. The law gives the IGP the opportunity to raise a reserve. The law gives the NADMO opportunity to have a reserve. The law provides with fire service to have a reserve. And why are we not accessing it? We must see a penya sakwe bi near the faso. Seminti to any panel 12 months. At least 2 weeks, 30 days dear. My friend man ba. Na over volunteer no ye juma na se mitimi to yaneka because they are offering a service. Yen ye bo the rules say Ghana is the gateway. No Ghana enemi no ka say una America ha bia black American bia obi sha no bo Ghana onim Ghana obo Ghana wati Ghana as me che Nigeria nka so chen but obo Ghana obi anim Ghana some way say it's a destination now ba when ji utimi enya asumdwe ni sa nyama no enti we have to work towards it and make it even better. Enti police ejuma there me ji say we can do more and I make sure say me no ka say this BM statistics no so hwe murder and manslaughter they say it has shifted from Greater Accra in the last first 6 months of this year in the first 6 months of this year Greater Accra recorded 10% of all murder cases reported, whereas Ashanti region, your friend as the capital, recorded 16%, but Central region recorded a whopping 20% of murder cases. Yemba armed robbery, Ashanti region now is leading in armed robbery and robbery cases. 26% of all cases reported in the first 6 months occurred in Ashanti region. Only 10% occurred in Greater Accra region, and Central region recorded 14%. Nti bibi papa bi koso Greater Accra ama they say figures no eswatete wo because it wasn't always like this. Sa in your mapana e koso Greater Accra no and yesre IGP say ombomodi non fast animal pani bi Ashanti region ni Central region so womunye den womunye bi ebeboa yen
Ebeboa yen Obani Happy FM da se we bie ye ni a kyerɛkyerɛ yen kwan a yɛmfa so yɛmbɔ ye ho ban emra ye kwa kodi bronya yi kwan a yɛmfa so nso na yɛmfrɛ for mmoa emra yakɔ ahohiahia mu Happy FM da se yene yetiefo ne ahwɛfo mo hwɛ live on Facebook nyina yɛma wo afishia panso Dr. Nana Yao Akwada Executive Director, Emma Bureau of Public Safety. 98.9 FM. 26% of robbery cases are ACE in the first 6 months. ACE war Ashanti region. 10% of robbery cases are ACE within the first 6 months. ACE Greater Accra. ɛna emu 14% esi wɔ central region. So from what Openi analysis in it, robbery as a crime has shifted to Ashanti. Murder cases are moving from Ashanti to Central. So if you find yourself within regions here, Mabubuya, wono ewasawoye extra careful. Wo antennas, security antennas na wode namwa within here whether you are safe or not safe, no. It was say a sharper than normal. Mask.
Baby.
Now answer na mubebe mu no. Me say see emergency numbers no so biem. General emergency number no 112. 112. Meka general na che say we no ekọ central point na omo ascend the call no to baby was say call 112. But o person we need police for titiru ene kasa 911. And no what the mobile phone ni friend na ni credit kra be call. Ene 112 ni nyina unni credit kra na ofra ebe call. Na mumye nyai sa de ya enra obi frɛ me se bibi wunim police panin bi asem bi esi. Debia, you want to go through somebody to talk to the police, but police forecast and numbers bobo. Aya na say yenjin di say ye adwuma, but one song here abede no hu say ye adwuma.
Yeah, you can't be na be ye adwuma.
Exactly.
Ye adwuma mayen. Ena e wo ho no e wo nkrofo a ya bom pa omu asede ne se sa system no eye adwuma. Obi di he what ho 24/7.
Yeah.
Obi ko shift e wo ho. Ndi se ya bamubu wo ho ampa. Ibi ya try bi amfa. Enom ne ade emu bi nso e de ye rough. Ndi sometimes said there was this ye adwuma e fa no. Nyema bi sa no e ma enye adwuma. We are here can we be afraid just like that.
Eno de enye kra. Frank course no munyai.
Obi afra hwese me hwese police for be fa.
Yeah.
Obi nso ejina kire a o hia so obewuram no report case bi ehia mo motu ho ano.
So waje line abo.
So waje aboso pese wo so he. Se covid ba ya esi asoja for abakuru mo bi se media mu obi MP me se me be hwese asoja for na ba.
Your bro we are also human rights.
What do you say? So enti ade a wo say ye hye na nyema bi wo ha ye a esi ye nia ho bambo kwan ye hwese ye bejai ye bedi brunya ze obanya ne ka say wa kansem ni bebire so wa kan nyina nsa enyema ye hia se ye no emu fana na opanyin yaka abibi
minua
ade wo mu ni say security no
yeah
said na no panyin ni kan ahobambo obi ntimi mo ho ban nipa bia oba wo no ntimi mo ho ban ti se waawo
yeah
enti ahobambo no nyese wa fa bo tire etuo sikan ahye obotom na adenam nemo sebi o sede na mo kan akoduru no sebe impreduasa se wonso bema wadwenim ada hose ahaya mefe de esum wo hadodo ahaya mefe fane se obi hia me a medwane mafan ahaya me tiasie hwan ne wo ha
yeah
ahai sede mayam hunya mede nam nti obi humi se me ye hwan eduru bi a wankasa wa ho fa wo de nam mpo etimi ma obi suspect o say
yeah
wa fa baabi bia bi a wa fa no ebi a de esi wo ho no wonka ho nzi epie ye no wo na anam ho ene ye hwe oyo bia obi etumi kase se ni so hu eti eyade a ehuhia ene niam bi wo se de kɔ ni yesusu ni ntem baby am it is say bibi aminka trick bi akrofo no asha ase use if it last week he buy
obetina homo mesra wo da ho
omo bana eden wuramu no ye bibi ho sa houses ni nyina sa na ni make ni tie ndi ube wuram betie sim bebre won kraman ni ade wo mu fie enom ni ade die eboban ho bambo no
so ho ni de
na so jaisa
so wo ho ni de
edi unim
let's say fire away
say unim yo mo ye
unim de da onzo o kano as opeso o twen
omo
de ko gina ba
me betna
so the second place here Laboni if you wa oba
Laboni coffee shop in Jim one okay
onam se me
na ufura na ko East Cantonments so Laboni ni East Cantonments e bomba ko
metna home from na be who afam indeed I'm bound nani omu eyusu trick bi houses are omawia omu ama bi kura pra wo area ho no trick ne ye ba akopɛ
eno ne de
omu ref ehurisi fie no mu a na tap na e wa bonten no
ma bie
already omu bunu
we o trick
omu bunu
na buta tata
ene no pay me tanka nzuo wo mu no ode ade smash pipe no nebu ye na ebugu tata sa di omu ye ne se omudu ono mu ye a upia they attack you,
of course,
enter the house and take other things. Enti omanfo emma yani enna ho
se bibi se sia empentem mpie
dabi
ne obedi kan enu ti kra na ya ye besere se ubehia security lights. Because security lights are me patch say ma abonten kanea enye adwuma
bi ma minka
fa pepe kana bobo porch a ship 2 months no sesan
ma minka me de me bobo no nansen be 3 months ni ma sha bobs wo me apartment no ho more than 15 times
enye papa ana umbetu ko
umu pai no umbetu first no na mfi se bia problem electrical we bi wo
ba wo mo to na electric super o
minim di omo
so say omo so
ade
so be out no
o ya ba fresh
aka cho se o aba fresh
ade aka wele na je fridge
aka cho se betina ba bia metie no na ba bia memete no me neighbors ni me security o wo be fa he
za
omuzo obi na modan ho a mezazefa
betina ba bia metie
ona wo fie na na
opa to kwan 6 months just oni omuti ya oni problem
on the obi aso ajen baby
sesa
obi ajen baby o edi anasa houses o mawia o munyina obi ante ade bechi no na yehu ze omu aba ho
ho so utia mu julo so
obi ampie
ba me ha me ho ne ka ju o de ma lo no kra ma
manfo baby
be o fekeke
that and also another form of security
yes
edi ye besre se nkrama bi wo fie ne beboa the other house or last time we be wi a omu de omu kunkrama nzo omu de no omu ni abrepa omu kunkrama de ze omu attempt imprensani ene de e ka home yensa di mi guzo hwe di betumi ayede afa ho but ahwe no ehia papa
ahwe
papa se va papa bibi ne kwa o mantem
then e de ko brunya mu
bibi emze panyini na oni di nkomo no waka nsem ni nyina mask edibi asoso na onim se ye mantem aya tie no ade ba ko aya ne ye ne se me nkomete me nkomete me ni obi ani nkomo me se obi ahwe obi ani fie ben okra no hunu no asenchia ehun ya ye den ediama no asochia wase onchia obi nanso se ye pe ahobamba isipisita ejina eye bia ye tie no nkita ho de ni nipa binum edie
sa
obi oben ofie obechia no so obi oben ofie wo chia no a serve as another layer of security for you is as only ni dinkita ho nti onim ebra wo fie
be communal
exactly
mingle
onim bra wo fie
yes so kan wanim si
onim bra thank you
smile talk to people
straight nipa
na meria mu hono
pampi tari
wa kunkun se koto
man pani kura sere pressure ni nyina chi kura o sere on ne sere no
na de na man bia na no poster the picture bia
kan was so bia ti kura
poster sere no kura ma
emma o sere kura wo so sere
asem credit o de mama nka asem ye kwa kudu brunya nti adesua no na eguzo a yesua no me pa cho etiefo amuti na awie edan ahodo a ben wo o apartment mu a wo mo onu wo apartment no mu no eni o monka na eno so serve as a security for you onim say eduru bi a esan kasa oni nipa bi nkasa nti bibi to kra ontimi emfre no
ano no so ntimi emba omboa
esan say ontimi mba esan say won to nsan frɛ no eya na ka oni di nkita ho
rapport ni ho
eni ho ndi ade ba ko eno no de tosu mienu ni say mesremo bronya yi ahomana chi sɔre monya hwe yi se enkane no yemfa ne say bia efiri ju mu ho no ena na nka nko anam sa kwan ne so di akone abada ne da nyina na nko ankonkofa kwan ne so enya wo hu tintintinti se nko a se kwan we de da bia menam so enti me kokofa so a fi ma
da bi bronya mbre de bronya nye da bronya ayi ani bre level no
e wo soro chine bibia na eno so hu hia mesre se won sori ahomana che no enko baabia on sori ahomana che no enko baabia gidigidia na se baabia wo ko no betimi atwa amade achi atwa amade enche na sori ko
ena 31st night so baba o
ona konfono pajuma
obi akwa sorry
aya no asata de fita
fie din
ofa krama ya to fie zo a enko family bia na wo ho a mesesa no
okuno
na me pe omo eton kokko ni bi dinaje
obi oton akoko ode sesa kraman na no oton akoko de kraman
na kraman no nya wi ma
ne kaifo ne
kraman no
kaifo no nan ka do ko
bibi me kan kraman na se mo ha wori awi a me kan kraman na se bibi kraman ojina ha obese otisi abontina obi obehunu bia adwane
enso onka tewu
na krama da ho mani tua me krama mi wafie bia ne makra ne nade me bon ho ka almost 40 cities
krama credit di ye chen
krama di ye
nya bo che ba me kwa homaro so bra
na wo da ho da me cylinder ho
ami abe fa cylinder
krama wo da ho akwana wa fa cylinder no na oye no akoja akwana oge kama no many business no kayo akwana de cylinder na ekono kama ni di nachi ama akwana bia gate yo owe asabe da ba bia oda no
me majesty sir mama ko
mama
I should have taken this after the interview.
Oh, that me who on 3 occasions. Come on,
yeah, can security, right?
Yeah, they got security.
Another aspect of Christmas, I'm a person agreeing to say is how to stay financially prudent.
Yep.
Critical. Because bronya, the tendency to overspend wo hopa. Impempi edi bronya wia na atoye ne adesre. Nkolane school fees. Ene hu nsem ne kan yetwa ntro bebre to make money from people. Na yeti media boy bra. Yankwa homa no so ne opani eni nkomo financial advisor opani Harrison Hogba wa join wa homa no so. Let's learn how to stay financially prudent this Yuletide. Mr. Ahogba, otemi nkan Happy FM yemo ha esanso mo official pa.
So me mama official pa mo ho to say.
Oba de adaro ma ye ho je. Yejidi sa so ho ye.
Mo ne juma pa mo ye na me nsra mo.
Onhyira won so. Yedi kan ne Public Safety Bureau for Edding Komo about safety tips for Christmas. Now, ye pese ye sua de ne hwe ekwan a ye manage ye sika yie. Emra ye kwa kodi buru nyan na ye ne ntutu anka ye nsem. Anamombe na yentu.
My idea discussion some ye de tebe ade bia mentaka say happy FM. Financial literacy education amoye no te mo start anka ye nim be bia ye du.
Asemo.
Edamase.
Yes, yeah, that was say a fraud.
Aside komo amode sesia no, there's no better security than Yankasa Yesika Semi.
Okay.
Majority menka.
Me too kapa loud and clear.
So sesia no baby I do ya him say kromo ede. For the past 3 years no, ya shada anti asempa. We are sending na Ghana soka ho. Ishishaya aban bebre eya ya no anshada anko ye. Ba eno enda nchen. So wankasa 1 2 anamopa. Say we wankasa akrako ana o business o family bibia o betimi acho. Ntina ekomona ye this is no me de pa. Afeni de eye wi ano no. Me de class o ka school fees asem.
Yeah.
Osaka eka kakra eka ho.
Sure.
Osaka expenditure ni needs and wants nyina eka ho. Nti ye betu ye bona ya fa na baako.
Wada Roma.
Nti first ne be start ye nyanka anka by this time dear nanka January I be come de nanka obia de be kakra ato ho e de atua ne ba school fees. Na me mention say I am me ye me dear.
Okay.
Me nka say enye de. And I mean nka say bi ya de awe ya ho enchro. Ma me nka ne sipi say obi eni ho a ejuma o ye de mi se sia be ka say sika na ye tua no de eso no.
Debi.
Na osa so say ejuma kra na onya baby a ko enim kakra acha 2-3 weeks we won say me koya na me ba na ga say wa say ka say bi say won say eden na metumi aya metumi de me ho situation will be a me ho enche me. So the first thing we are saying is that you should start with a financial objective.
A financial objective.
Ana sikasem butaye.
Okay.
Once you know you butaye be we also person me talk car. We also person me go school or me person me worry, me person me go die aduane we ba sabi emre pie no yemfa ye sikasem yemfa butaye bia ento so. Nti wo ne butaye e wo sika no so sika no so ban so a e na sabi why in basa because the person who goes school nti wo de sika AC wo say me go to school fees and metal forms ba wo ni botai ma wo sika nti sika no so ba pe na kwa say kenti a wo de ko nso na nyina be fa ase ade na egu. So you should first have a financial objective. Ba opinion ye hu ne say sa objective no I was say to me chemu miensa ya wo ba kwa a friend short term and I want medium term and it's our long term. Now I can't short term near me short term no about me long term because then you juma happy FM you try the same salary then na ya wo mami no then you treat Toyota Prado but when both tire any media no different it means to me show wa so say me so me sa wa sa ne bi into short term in investment and finance no me pay no from 1 month to 12 months 1 year. However, no, maybe 1 year better me a long term. 1 year better me a short term. Obi short term cry 3 months. Obi short term cry 6 months. But the most important thing is break down your objective into short, medium, and then long.
So our financial objective no yenchi chemu into short, medium, and long term.
But why? Yes, I understand. Say, in your money be what? And what's within 1 year to me to an amona oye, and now shall say that we be a faho. Everyone also 1 year no to me be a found. The second to third year and son and your best see. Shabuka ko worry. So, who abandon dada, ya donya miase. Only abandon swa. Only the bed de tia anya 1 year, 1.5 years. I feel about to turn your mother by our over Muruka And that one can take you about 1.5 years again.
Yeah.
So that is not going to be a short term. But I'll be so what to turn the money go what it out or ban pen or train. It's a banner by or say uncle worry. If you want to say 1 year, over say again now, yes, I see about worry next year and I would worry a jammy or no what turn your money there to go.
Just a one who is see.
And one I can't want sense to see. I say, shall I sit some best? I will say, a Juma may a car by me, but a cabin or a normal water bill ubetia, light bill ubetia. So, a car only cow, wherever she did be a Juma. All these things are constant expenditures, a beba. Obu wa worry or warrior. Obu wa by mano or more 1 year, 2 years. All these things will determine where you should position your financial objective, whether short, medium, or long. But the good news is that Nini Munu to me as a son. Sebi Minu Yawahano, now over Fabia Froso or $10,000. Now can you pay 3 years? No, Yamiadum says the cabin to me any day 3 months.
Yeah.
So we should not be so fixated and say that because we say a long term entity, I was said necessarily me train.
Even since Caneba cry or say a long term. Okay.
Because there's something we also call time value of money.
That's true.
Nyamiya wa do no opportunity ba nyoma ni bo ho a wan ye ni sesia onto menye.
Ntimi.
Example, o uncle sika na me kan no ma 10,000 also o rekoto asase. Oh, about me person me toss as 3 years into me chance. 3 years time na asase no be kono about $20,000.
Ampa.
Until we have objective now, break it down into short, medium, and long.
The import of financial objective in any say beya won sabe kensi cabinet kanen koye basa antino ye wo plans ne to ti sikane ba na wo di sikane fiase attack wo plans na nyeza.
No. The best way to attack is different.
No.
Because Sesiano, unantino, unim say me wabotai bi. Ominyeska me de kokwa to form me ko school. Ominyeska me de koto asase. Ba uni botai na sikane ba ya unim ne ode be.
Ampa.
Nyame anya wadom. Na utie nkosu ani moko otwem. Once asade no so to ba ko ya enye fine.
Ye de bompesi. Ube di ni nyina.
Uto mienu miensa before be realize no na scanasa. Ba se botai no wo hwa sikane ba ya na wa fra papa no cement ra mpachoje. Assassin ra any aje. School fees any aje. So if you don't have that plan, a bad thing.
Enti for instance, ye kobro nyamu say me de me suspect say yentu amanfo ka by now enkodu be so china 22nd there. Na adwumayefo age bosumi akatua no dodo na na bia yatua wo muka. Na say sika no eba be ka won sa na woni plans bia da honomo a eno na wo kire say sika ne be say no.
And o theater. Because now can say January there any January is the longest month we say in finance because unfortunately for us, unfortunately also GSS ni SS4 Eco School January.
That's true.
Primary for Eco School January. Into pressure ni there aba. Into say we obi a sebe na me adona ya tua won tema na wo ma wo school a ebe ya take a part of that money and pay some of their fees.
Okay.
Because if you defer it into January, it is about school fees 1,000, not 300 now bet me a tia to her. School cry or money budget because everyone advance kakra. Until you pay and then that's the kind also don't if it comes to shopping. This is not the time for you to go and shop alone. Maybe I will juma wa down for 4 one ne kasao pena semo or your tintio or your tietia. This is where you have to come together because mukoto ade in bulk munya ifaso ewoso.
Okay.
Nti amona akwakoto no instead of akwakoto 25 5 kg mienu oni wa down for be modisika be bona makoto 25 kg baako ono yi 3 ana wa you 2. Bon say bo no be ba for.
Okay.
Tin tomatoes. New man nketi bi wo a motobo mu a you benefit from the bargaining that the season offers.
Okay.
But be very careful not to be looking for cheap prices because one show you
Someone I'm making.
And see, I won't say your attitude in your man so dear, but without a good health, yeah, sure, yeah. Sika would have seen in your dream about to draw.
It's interesting because, but that is it not too late for amount for because Brunya na bearness and I said there is opportunity to still plan within the limited time.
There is no better time than Nkomo this is here. Obi a trika, Obi was sorry, Obi was saloon, Obi was office OTA. Nyoma ye can ebia wandwe and as a tempo da no nim ekwan obefa so obeye. So for investment and financial planning, anajofa o was sorry, o kabenku, o jari, o nya tia I was all to anamo. So it is not late. What is late is when you refuse to act on the advice I share here. But also what you say. This is not the best time you can say. And you're late. Even 31st night cry and you're late. Because a day's decision have an influence in the future of whatever you are going to do. It is also made already happy for the more hard because Jimmy Ubeji when you dear school fees no do on more because I deal with parliament your more kanka. Once as a canon so we start kaya we say sana my phone crash screen up but if you have no crash no phone no crash screen up because we need
yeah.
So don't let the pressures of life push you to so that want to be near investment plan. And you can see like I said, school fees near 1,000, you are 200, 150, you are 300. It is better than don't do anything at all.
Because Newakai makes a lot of sense to me. Say, maybe I'm funny say what your salary for December. Now where you be? At the aqua to school fees na say. It means that the month of January no pressure man but that also because at least what you are part of your fees in December deda.
Good. And the school even appreciate it because Omocras is no yes so when you even go and tell them that listen, me cry December coming me to your school fees. If it's a January me want Muma me make a cry, they will appreciate it.
And of course the December fees now go to you towards January.
That's all.
Inti we are far better than Obi a want to be cry.
Say be told about say January 1.
I can relate.
Remote cry now buofu. Remote our file now buofu. Inti pay part of January school fees with whatever benefit. Obi on your 13th month, or benya clothing allowance, or whatever you can, pay it. Because manual school fees is very, very, very important.
And I say so crown schools ni bebre na at the accounts number of no. You can just walk mobile money near the day you need to your fees.
And the other thing is that the way you are handling your finance, your children are watching it. Until Obano school January, now you're pamuna. December no. So you have to now prioritize. But it depends on how you go around it. Well, first, if you are full chicken, school fees they would understand. But you can't continue doing the same thing every year when times have changed, especially who you'll be salary and allowance
pressure.
That's all right.
One, setting financial objectives, breaking them into short, medium, and long term.
Yes.
2, we should buy in bulk and buy in groups.
Great. And the fourth one is as much as possible, avoid impulse buying.
Avoid impulse buying.
Uko kroma. Nyoma de befa we nesono. Sabi nyoma uhia kra wan shabaka se ai na we de meto ato ho. Oto ehia. So the wusu say me kojum me ko to bank 5 cities. Uko na hu e mankeni say there be mankasa me to mankeni. Then stick to it because most of the time nyoma be bria to no I am planning we don't need it and we don't use it.
Yeah.
Into coffee, hwɛ senior ko fie sefia mpaboa ntare shoes bi wɔ hɔ a otɔre no unka kra
ya me no kre ni me nkai mpo sɛ wo mpaboa bi sɛ nti wo sɛ wo hwehwɛ ne be mu ase na tade we media
ɛna yɛ ma no nso obie wardrobe no sia na ntare no nyina akɔgu no susu ɔsi we de me yɛ kɛse a mɛhyɛ we a me fo a mɛhyɛ 4-5 years impulse ɛwɔ hɔ no mo
so
as much as possible avoid impulse buying.
But how do we avoid impulse buying? How
stick to your plan.
And it means that your shopping we should go with the list.
Of course. First, the list is also a form of a guide. It's a budget. Into unya list now, we got to journey 2 cities. Into kwa, let's see journey 5 cities. O 3 cities ne kanwa, ne say o yi 3 cities na fi be ebi a bunch sika ana body sika na odeto. That's why it's important you even window shop. Unya do marketer. Bibi abeto bia take your time and go around. Study the market. Unya do I say o bunch 10 cities na wato. Uya sa obebre. Senior obebre.
Afi obeko inside and no be turn there 5 cities.
Master, onukra need any miensa 5 cities. Also, I got tobacco 5 cities.
Into experienced shoppers, no, omumfi ase and talk from the beginning of the market.
No. Especially when you see market man, those in front of you, no, omunyama boy there, villagers, and you go inside. Sure, there are tricks. So, cry, working up at your car, baby. No, they also use psychological pricing.
Yeah.
The car, is always car. Uber market. Why makeup? Yeah, baby.
Dango car keys young girls you no crook car key no the church no so
yep bebu o kwa chale wate boduku ya board any 10 cities na wa chemu mienu you know you should find a way and yes ochum na edin but you have to find to save a little on every little thing. And that is what is going to help you to be sustainable in financial management. Because obi answer is
including your ton ade na ma no
no ba no so bompa ma nyame se ene nyame bie kwan ma
o ma ni dwa
na wo ye dwa no
and avoid impulse buying by shopping with a list.
Yes,
the fourth
to stick as much as to the list.
Okay.
But the last one for today will be the fact that don't waste aduane or any other resource elsewhere.
Okay.
Ya mu bi by this time no emo ni nyoma no o de emo sija so a na wa ma emo na hye. Ni ahye no kra e say a quarter of a cup. One so we like esisu a unhia o air condition esisu a we be windows esisu. You know gas. This is it. A jar to do out the beduna emo olo nka ba ko no. Sai jar do na batum de nua butter ba ko. So you have to decide when and how to prepare your food.
Okay.
Where to get your food from. Car, when you say pressure and yet by this time I was sorry 6:37 because traffic bet you spend more on fuel. So you leave your house early. So look at the various expenditures and ask yourself, what can I cut on and how can I be efficient? This is the best time for you to start taking food to work. Because when we are 3 days we fridge we be finance. But also juma na asa kusoma se nkoto mombrel.
So we be ofie.
You know, so you must find a way. Charlie, you have to be smart because we enya mpaibo enya miracle because akwanche na ba happy from ajawoma ajewe ye tra nkrofo to efika. Sisi ya fre ye tra say tobo expenditure me fuel Christmas I am here late we be content now be pump late no so meant now and waste time within 5 to 7 p.m. now when you use the 2 hours to do something beneficial. Learn something on the internet, learn a trade, learn a language. Wow. So they are little. I know the time is short, but my pet time about studio. So we'll break it down.
And never Mr. Dabama, Bese, ya boa man for pa because the way our economy not tree mu a few, you know. Say ya smart send your work na January na he be dwane fi krom ha. Intene ene yendwedwam.
It's not going to get any better sincerely. Until you know what your finance are quite this way, a baby son said, then a bet in ya yet. Hina ya be yano. Kwambe suna ya be yano. Na emrebe na wasi ya yano. And all these are questions. You know many bo wo abra bo e basika sema ehu ehia sesia ochina na ehu ehia.
Ehia.
Timen yano sesia. By this time nyame ado edo akɔhye adwuma mu sakɔsua adwuma. Enye time when I was akɔhye o boyfriend ho na wadan fo am bo nkomo. After 2-3 years no bo akonta adwuma no wasu ewie. Eye welding, hairdressing, at the pump, ubetumi apamade amobi ahye na wantumi anya wase sika wase omre.
But are there businesses being so betumi aya around this time betumi de nya kakra na?
Oh, nya ubetumi aya bebre. For instance, me no wa ye adwuma say Saturday and Sunday then I go fie. Ade na nkope wa don for bi o poultry farm ubetumi abo na mama koton kosia o e bia ashama market na baby.
No ama kakra.
Masa, also Siana, and you crown goes only be. Number 2, what pon say, what coffee, one year, pano, says about to move the gas oven, SC junction. Now my hot gas, pano, over to my sugar, butter, banana, then, baby, our hot. Madame will be a Juma bank, Saturday on Kujuma from 9 o'clock to 3, or Kabenku. Now I hear Ediano of fear. Or ye me bank crofwa, or ye busy.
Okay.
Or masters, need necessary doctors. No more Tiano. Or did German crofwa. So, she be out, what done for 4 more or ben. Never someone say, a day and one I met you in the amount won't be chia. That's the definition of business. You need to solve a problem. So, what is their problem? Obin to me senior ma move ambra Messi ama. Now I do be 50 Ghana. We do 2 washing machine one spin. And every weekend, be a one year, when you carry a one casa all light bill.
In fact, nipa bako sika obetu akra de top prepaid e be sini nyina ma.
Fine. Sometimes no nientia yentumi nya nyoma bi encourage one say enya ahombra say ni yemu.
Ofo say oye big chance adwuma no.
Asa o ka sa radio sa na makutu akoto nkosia Saturday.
Asemo.
We want say o to nkosia masa.
But what can samu adwuma bebre wo ho aye betimi aye on the side but ahomaso me na nkoton brudo me na nkoton kwadu
ba dem say wo so adwuma na wo ye nti say wo ton brudo a
ye beto pa
because of the reputation you carry
and the BB bread beba
masa and the kind of friends you have. If you can imagine, it will even force you to be creative, to bread packaging in your money crown. A bit down, a bit strong closing microphone there because the kind of friends that follow you, no,
anyhow.
So there's a pull and a push. Oh,
pull and push. Bako trainer bako pia.
Wow, sure.
Wow. We be any way pa we be any way but ye be pembre wo hu. Ye ba be wura afefufuro no mu no ye be sheda ba be ye proper financial literacy. Na yetimi planning into the year. Send ye be avoiding the money bia e high yen afiwe. And
it's good we share personal experiences.
Exactly.
For instance, let me say nyame adom by January February no as little as I'll get, say 20, 30, 50, 30, 20 Ghana, may the two towards the school fees payment of my children by September.
Okay.
Into coins so then, until by the time of September, I don't know. I academic year no. Say manya 20-30% of the school fees. So you think so by September, manya sekebi. Before we do na or car. Engine so o TV na say fridge ni nyejuma we for say sebio o fie for na yo
one one planning
obviously you go explain tire
you go explain tire me da se be bro pani nyame hira papa fi sha pa biem Harrison Ahogba, a financial advisor, and I've enjoyed my time with him. Mask, Also na dey na kwere no.
Yeah, we don't have an option.
One plan in the OTB.
Yes, we quickly have to plan. There's something I remember me share you. Those days, Niger in Nesini, and she used to say it. Say, it drew December. Na abroano mfanensango na ketua. That's what my mother used to do. In the December, no, I say the most difficult month, no of Fem, January. In the December, no dear, and Yama Mubeye, Mubedi near the no. November, no on yard in November. Because November, no, or the prepare be towards Christmas in December. And the December salary na mama mfanenzanka. Because no him say January mu hono. Ye mu bebre ni ye bi school. And na January so say emu ye dry too much.
Every month. The longest month in the year.
The January no na sika hono. The me mama say me kai those years, and I think that's the reason why last time I say me won kuku bi ho hono.
Yeah.
I'm getting to the third quarter of the year. I'm going to say, second half of the year.
Yeah.
Now, I don't go be 4. Ufie. Umu do another 4 abeka. Na no go kon ben dem fia die bewu ni die abeka no. Christmas ni no on ta kokko abonten. That's how it is. Indeed, among 4 plans, there was a year become December. I have sent me
Facebook for say. So come on.
Me come on. Me come on. Don't know.
Do not say. Bring him or her to me. I am at Achimota Golf Club. I am serious. I will use it for pepper soup.
Oh. Just before you go to.
But I Facebook now. We can come on for messages.
Where Bibi Sacramento.
Now, friend is a
Obi Mame Kai striker.
Wow,
Shell
striker.
From 4 coin. Striker TC Street team ha. Ewa Wa obo hunu bia obe dwane.
No a breed bang.
Yifu the German one
German Shepherd. German Shepherd no doors no. No want it in here.
Oh, me say me fan no anyini. Me ko je no anyini
there.
Ena who na ube dwane.
You can't show or sanka facade you to team. You can't show an old dog new tricks.
Okay. Bibi. Me not na me na minim se sa no dio. Was ni ba so din wa dance pa ma me say chale you are secured.
Until that.
About and true. O de chain to ni kon na si abontina obi ohunu bia. It is na beginning na me yes na the area out there obi anim say kama no defie ha ne de chale me say
na no po there
de on po san kama on po za wo unim yesi ye beginning no me develop fault o me kam na mechanic bi ba ho ndi oba he no na osuro ogina ge nam so o de bra me wa ha die onya hwe ena fene say me leading guy ya ma ne bae no ja okoda ne buo no enti guy na fi hoko no oko in and out ba feel without any o mi same di na mo aka enti de ma me bufu kra incident we see no na lady bi ba me hobby sinema na menene edi nkomo so time a obeba no na me mepie but oni mfie ho nti me wa no frɛ me no so oh ma be su achi dadaada o na o wan na me oh me pie
se kama no de na che
me o ma be fan
no
bibi
no
oba ne wura gate ni akọ me side hot baby etwen na me say na oba no na strike away also oh we no onam ha wo hu me kura opija ntize no asade ntitu ho and there's some
no. But so, I mean, if you want to protect yourself, you can get a dog, but train the dog. And you come and be
okay. Na fe me cylinder. Nipa area kato. Nipa na who say a guy na fast cylinder na dey kono. Ono tin abro science no an apartment no who say obi na mode krama ni di nachi.
Okuja no kwan.
Ba be two cylinder no.
Afa krama boka.
Ana odi nachi say tro. O two gate man o dan ani no sa be da. Baby o da na da no fie o me no.
98.9 FM Komensa wa Pillar 2 na Komensa okay menko we so Suleiman Kwenu eboyechi. Bibi, this afternoon I don't understand you. Look, people are now struggling to get a job to survive. Only for you to come and sit there happily discussing about Christmas and food. Why? Bibi, 2 hours discussing Christmas. You are not serious at all.
I don't
know. Bibi. Interviews, in common security tips, financial literacy. It's everything politics in Ghana.
You are not talking about MPP and this.
Oh, and you won't get me. No, I mean.
Sometimes,
Bibi,
the thing is that some of them feel what they expect to hear. I don't know what's better. Yes.
Mine.
Na ya Jones wa drinchre. Sa. Mine na ye nyina ya chichre.
Well.
Sometimes e bi no mu comment ni bi wo ha. It's almost like say adena oba one can for her ne wa kan for her.
Anko ye
amanti no wo za kwa we say. But ye kan adwuma no.
E kan ho bi.
Say man panyin kra say you're criticizing. Yeah, movie. It's me criticizing. Indeed, we are hoping for that.
Normal. But I need you to appreciate what we are doing. At the end of the no.
For the
benefit of Ghana. What I say, but I was saying, what I say, so say, EpaHoaDaben no. Enye NDC ni MPP intini a creative program way. Enye NDC, any NPP, any creative program way. A Ghana intini a creative program way. Now Ghana so is not all about NPP and NDC. So there are times I will come and sit here and not talk NPP and NDC matter.
Or even talk one of them.
I will deal with social issues. There are days I will be dealing with water. Days I will be dealing with sanitation. Days I will be security. Days I will be Christmas. Into what you say, sir, why?
So we are talking Christmas.
Yeah, program way purposely for NDC and NPP. And no Ghana, everything is seen and viewed in the lens of NPP and NDC. Enti yentimi nye objective. Yentimi mpo adia ye nyina ye betimi agye atomu say adia yenye no. Because ye nyina ye hwe adia no through our partisan lenses inti no kwani da hokra yentimi nka. Eno nti no man nko nanim.
Ode dako. Yes say. And we are talking about John Mahama's 24-hour economy,
which we have dealt with,
which we have done already. The whole day we are discussing and trying to find the pros and cons. And we are exhausting it. If you cry and repeat, somebody will say we are pushing the agenda for you. Okay. Another time, you see the digitalization. Another group of people will say you see, on my Sebi. Yani ati ubia attempted not even think of attempting to.
Yeah.
Say when nyansa che ubia. But the jumi ye no mu na ye. Ye hia mu se mu budu maso be mai. Na mu nso mu betie yen. Na mo de mo adwenkyere e de aba. Enu tin ye sa ade no. So just but enu esi ho a program ne synopsis de. Omu e de ma yen ene kire be bia. We have a production team. So to come and sit there, na ya no mo kan.
To come and sit there. I said, "Oh, sorry, na betina ho planning bia go into the show."
Yeah, but we take it.
You don't just come and sit
here. Yeah, me adoma. Say ebe na make say ehdia ye be yen ye be di atem ye de ye ti pass ye ni we nyina be man. It's eno ne ye be. Say the police ni bia na lazim shi an say ono wote say obi kasa police for corruptor. Obi o shed them awusu. Because obetimi aswear say onyi obi adem de da. Sometimes yeah. Because ye obi no mo so omo ye adwuma kro ya bi. Omo say edie bi. Omo eka de omo pe no mo omo tie. And so what the omo ye e wa adwuma no ne fa bi. Say what you say. Nti obi awo ne de. Ti eye manu mom nyini.
Baabi momu de
manu mom nyini.
Wo kire wadwene na me nso mu adwenkyere a me nso mekire.
Oh yeah, say ne eji.
Mane nkosa akwa because we need to also help you appreciate because we say otere bia obi o ho a ade no hwe no one side na adwen ko baabi nti wo twe na adwen si so a na mo hu so okay let me appreciate it better. Masa enye this name people nti na.
Say programs be brave ha.
Politicians of Bankoda, or mine that Susi Apenia, I can't be penny and this, but now Bob President, she can't send me. Yeah, then
Bob President, dear Charlie, now you're on fire. Oh, Bob President, Yechi, now, can. Sir, I deal with Amuye free SHSE, a church way, dear Omuye, when in your man, Drianian Quadani, you know, when you are doing it, a Charlie will fire. But when you are questioning how they implemented 24-hour economy, when you are questioning 24-hour economy, Charlie and now fire. But when you are questioning the entire Nyame being Koso, Ghana for here Juma, no NDC for a radio show, no my NDC for program. So what do we want? Because we want to satisfy partisan political interests.
We probably even don't know what we want.
No.
Because a Ghana ye pepper and Kenya Timuni.
Yeah, like you were saying, we have to let them know. Say, Omampeni Akufo-Addo. And then a pamphlet. Basically, Dr. Mamudu Bawumia. The largest opposition party, NDC, any other political parties. Omudi nsusuye bi ba. Adwenempo bi ba. Asem we say e kan clear na ye ne atifo ne ti ase. Omudi nsusuye bi ba. Adwenempo bi ba. Anamontuo bi ba. Seye senye no. Ye de topono so ni edi ho nkomo a me ne wo bibi ni nua ko Joseph Adankwa. Ye de ho nkomo in the interest of the country. Obetimia form wadwene said the upe bia fi se wo de e bia wo ye party ba o ti ase wo party general secretary ntimi nko no said the wo betimi akọ o party chairman ntimi nko no said the wo betimi akọ me metimi akọ in my capacity as a journalist o ti ase nti party no e de ade bi ba nsusu bi ba sa Ghana fu ehumie nsom na said the wo nhwe ne ba bia wo se eye party ni de nko ade eye memo akaye hunu se e Ghana fo bi omunsu hia se yen ye bekwa konhwem de etuamu aba be kire no mo afa adwene e wo ho Dr. Mamudu Bawumia de o kanyina mampanyin dada mama de o kanyina so kina wote se ye criticize obi policy a enye tan no onye ye hwe o di ase se wote se ye criticize Dr. Mamudu Bawumia flag bearer of the MPP say the policies be na montuo bi no response bi and I know Yoruba Bahama beka 24-hour economy. I say me catch doctor say on tone of boase. Because any no responded to issues. And it's clear Sir, Dr. Mahmoud Bami on responded to issues on his feet.
Let's move on.
Sana Jomama Diana Wakofabano. He should be ready for all the questions that will accompany it. Sanity.
The long and short of it is that we are not here. We are not here. Ye man betina hanomo e man be din komo mo asumu nye ode because o party nti.
It is hard there.
It is hard anke hu hia se ba betina. Because wa betimi anunu hu asere. Anke se me na betina hanunu. So what I say, Intino Fanesa. Now, Ghana is not all about the NDC and MPP. There are other issues we need to talk about.
Unemployment in Ghana.
Now, Adia make cry na me patchere say, if we are sena ye wono, yemfa ye ni see the most important things. So, me, de bia me name for focus, I say, I blame Ghana media. Me blame Ghana media for the polarization ekoso o man we yen media for and they also saw NDC MPP sooner o ma jaw o man ni mu mienu
but how can somebody tell you say you are giving teachings on how to be financially prudent this period that period here woman you are teaching people how to manage their money how basically save baby so they say because that time is a man for spend the power. Now, journalists afa edi atono ho so edi san kire no eba wo say ye nkan kofu a enya adwuma. Na obi service ka wontimi fam ye adwuma.
Nipa no ni adwuma.
Enya na papa iti a enya adwuma.
No financial literacy. So no be manage ni sika. But NDC ni MPP aji mutirimu a ma chese.
Papa ekase say want. E wo bu ha wo count no as unemployed.
Yeah.
Or counting who as unemployed because adwuma bi a ho no ono hu is on sem fata.
Of course so
when you get some of these education ebeboa emfata me menye zenduwa bibi said they okay. There who BB bread. Now Baba your program and we go BB who bread fitting.
Minim fitting.
This will be a company.
After nipa bread
no more your bread man na BB bread bon. Nengo for over the patu no more your juma. Enti eno no because bread no na juma eno ni way. But wo dey I was say a year fair say wo bread company. But I was say when ni kasa wo hu say KFC you be there. What kind of mentality is that? KFC nkoko. Nyanam. Enti wono woton e friends back ya governor omuchuchucha enam wo kwan ho ne friends
kibabu for
no ono no enye KFC saso ni bi no o wetimi aka kire me say KFC sika oji okroma no o kika kibabu for okroma ha omo ne let's enyemebu a mama yemfe ni hwo.
Bra Joe Arthur or say Mr. Bibi, I have learned so much today on your show. Keep it up. Don't mind the political robots. Wafa K or say lazy guy, go and find work to do. Not Happy FM should find work for you. SK Frimpon Abrokwa ononenra odebeto ho say he's been struggling to find a job. And Unyamwano. Na wasandi abene was good afternoon, Mr. Bibi. Please, this is also very important to me as human. Don't ignore my text. I am pleading with you to read my humble request to the public. Or no request to say, men kind as someone emma amount for.
So what is he requesting?
Or say, I really need a job, at least a salesperson's job in a shop or filling station. I will be glad. And it is not easy for me. It has not been easy for me the last 3 months. I need work around Boche, highways, Ajirigano, Atadeka, Zenu, or anywhere. Or say thank you, boss. Or then the telephone number so account. Now, one me permission say men kind the message now.
Never public
that no. But then the number no so better to into who a juma ni be salesperson a juma or filling station a juma or so I are ready to work. The number is 0549 019 909 0549 019 909. Your friend SK Frempong Abrokwa. Fiti enra and ode na asemi abedan yen. Say in fact obre we ya pamu na adwuma mu ama 3 months ni enye bete also per sales job bia to say filling station na so ba be shop no atonton ade de ama also betimi aye. Nti wo fa number no na ofra na o criteria wo no de ato nanim kwan abefa so abefa na adwuma no eno wo wonsem we due diligence nso yi na fe opesa ofa nipa na no afa no, but I would plead with you so job will be sa but chobefa na manana wafre wabua nipa no ebeboa papa. Yes, Suleiman Kwenu near okay say can Christmas in some there are issues. No, so you people should not take me wrong. You people should not take me wrong. Every year Christmas every year Christmas comes and go. Okay, I'm reading on edited. We day inside already. My problem is your time. What is my time? The issues are many. Eastern and Ashanti region are voting. Eja Bata Putin or say Bismark Brown. Good afternoon, Eja Bata and Afisha Panso. Or say Suhum Koforidia road potholes have increased from 1,237 to 27,982. Enti Eja Bata what kind potholes no? What kind potholes no nyina a war between Suhum to Koforidia kwan no. Was say kanene potholes no do 1,237. Say a shooting to 27,982. Or say the road is very bad. It is the NPP stronghold pa. Or say NPP stronghold pa nie. 2024 we have to change this corrupt government. Asomeni Anthony Ediaba or say from Tema or say Bibi fire him. Okay, Mate. Also bet me joining live on Facebook with your comments, your views, and your thoughts. Ebe kind ni nyina 21 gone past the hour 3. My main kojin krato me koba. Ghana presente a total of 20,181 teachers. Tiemiye. A teacher for wama ko teacher training. Wama wie omo teacher training course. Na akasa omo bekwa kwatro licensure exam. Na fe omo beye teacher for mapa. Enipa 20,000 and a teacher for 20,181. And a city for a fee licensure exams. Na muntie ni ebe. Emu 10,625 representing 52.6% and a passe. Figure ya mabui say o math eka by now I was so hunu baby ameke kanko. And this has nothing to do with MPP and NDC. One more teacher training college a few we control licensure exams. Any teacher phobia we did that. A control licensure exams. 20,181 and a control. Ye we know 10,625 representing 52.6% and a passe. Guess what? A whopping 9,556 teachers and a failing licensure exams, and that represents 47.4%. This is almost half. Inti ade no hwemu yie pa na pese or approximate figures na estimate figures na more or less you can say half passed, half failed. Now, this brings into sharp focus the conversation about the future of licensure exams. To cancel or not to cancel. Because, so all the figures here, Sanka enye licensure exams are. Anka sa 9,556 failing yenyi. Omu buomu so mu qualified teachers to impart knowledge into our children. Yet, one kasa standardized exams, one failing. How can you trust that these teachers can be quality teachers in the classroom? Yakoba Nswa, yebeko aye Ashanti region. Na yakodin komo yene yen correspondent bekasa. District level elections na akoswo no. Unim se ene East ni Ashanti ena eto ne aka no. Yebeko ni akohwe se bibia ko totin. Se ne East no ahwe ye na na. But also we'll be talking to a number of people, experts in this regard. But me say me busa say one kasa on a scale of 0 to 10. How would you rate the performance of Electoral Commission in the conduct of this year's district level elections? So one market Electoral Commission script on this year's district level elections. Now a marking scheme range, between 0 and 10. Mark Ben and EpaHoaDaben easy. Mark Ben and EpaHoaDaben easy. 0 to 10. And exam no any district level elections ya nanu ya ene yesan bu the last thought. And then you bu last thought no. Na hwese ebe me aye fine. Enti mibusa se anye bia when you saw a Juma Electoral Commission ewo afi mensini abato a ekoso ewo omanwe mu. When you saw when you can na uhwe ne ekoso afi district level elections owo ahotoso any confidence in the election management body, the EC, to handle the 2024 general elections. You can bring those comments on our Facebook live stream. Na makenkai ede amao. Ofake what joining on Facebook? Ofake no say Abranti any lazy guy should go and look for a job and you're happy FM Hanmona or Baba no. Okay. So ubetimi comment and let me have a feel of what you make of the EC's management and handling of this year's district level elections. I will appreciate it. Inti yakwaba sa comments now de begu Facebook nba be kenkan ni nyina regarding our assessment of EC and the conduct of this year's district level elections. And your reaction as well to a whopping 9,556 teachers a call licensure exams are omuafeli. We know we have percentages na in the makano. Oh yeah, approximation now. You can say it's a half failed and half passed. Dodo a pass here, percentage wise 52.6%. 47.4 unpassed. So do we have a case, or does anybody have a case to say licensure exams? I'm back after these commercials.
X natural mineral water. Obenya biato. Ewo Malcolm shop bia mu.
Abusua from Reynolds Ajiman. Enemy share if you had enyumre no sia. Abradi Jumedia to the fact sheet at the brewer. 98.9 so. Jumedia hwe nkomo ahodo a ya twetwe. Ene mpanimfu akukuda. Wonim de ewo Ghana mansemu. Amane kranko ne nimdie mu. Ne de brewer. Fact sheet. Hwe.
Darling.
Yes.
Ye bedidi na meche angel cola. Me bread do. Obi fa angel cola drink. Na ne yonku eyi angel orange. Ana angel mango. Ose me san pedi obi eyi. Aka me de.
Sese obi ape angel soft drinks ni nyina bi.
Ai daddy, me say me penny ni na bi.
Sister, wo dear mama angel peach, angel strawberry, and na angel cocktail. Actually, no my angel apple lime.
What ye? Sanya from my dear. Me say angel cola, any angel orange, and a menya. I feel and it's also from wifey. For us, Chester, no, Ebesiha. Never angel drinks in a room. Obianca and in winning. There was some mono, no anum.
Annie, that's a massa. And no ano.
There be a sunny and no. Angel cola, the assemble. Angel Drinks ya. Amene mabusu no mu. Adonko Soft Drinks Beverages Limited. And waye. Who to do afre one. 0244 83 22 86 and 050 78 78 668.
Angel Drinks.
Taste like our day.
FDA agye de nkrato ya tum.
Abusua from Reynolds Ajman. Enemy share if you had enyumre no nsia. Abradi dwumedi ato ne din fact sheet adebra wa 98.9 so. Dwumedi ehwe nkomo ahodo a ya twetwe ne mpanimfu akuku dan wonim de e wo Ghana manhwemu. Amane kanko ne nimdie mu ne adebra wo. Fact sheet ehwe edi nkomo ehia se wote. If you had enyumre no nsia. Enemy share.
The biggest and most exciting diaspora event of the year, Hiablo Tours and Road Trips brings you the Hiablo Homecoming Cruise. Let's climax this festive season with a thrilling and adventurous experience on the 2nd of January 2024. Hop aboard as we take you yet again on a journey filled with entertaining adventure, great vibes, networking, and unforgettable memories. Enjoy the ultimate combo of good food, great music from the best live bands and the finest DJs from the UK and Ghana. You are guaranteed an unforgettable experience as you surely don't want to miss out. Oh yeah! Join us for this adventure-packed cruise party that will make your holidays. Book now for an experience you won't forget. For tickets, call or WhatsApp 0244 525 070 054 261 8220 or +44 746 601 8046. You can also follow Hiablo Tours on Instagram and Facebook for further inquiries. Partners: Global Media Alliance, Happy FM, YFM, Alders HSE Consult, YTV, and Bethel Immigration.
EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
.9 FM check with your time 34 gone past the hour 3 emrena so say me ba won chen na me betie onso wadwenkyere to inkomo ahodo a yedi no ene awie on the table ya hwe bronya ya ho boaboa towards Christmas na security tips a yedi amaye kwan fa so moye ho ban bronya because bronya crime kosro eno achi so esua se ne be ya ye bebo yesika ho ban na ye ho ankokyere yen afefofra ye besi mu esua no nso ene asemba konso eda pono so ene a teacher for a cultural licensure exams about 47.4% afeli 52.6% ena e pass ye na no achi yahwe electoral commission jumedia wodi no in the last 2 days any senior uhunu no efa. Phone lines activated now. Ubitimi are joining in via voice. Hello, good afternoon.
I'm for Bismark Brown.
Eja.
Ewa unya bema abanya mikasa fra shamazin.
Abaye ni nkomo.
Maminko lancashire exams. Results no so. And me voice I hear kakra.
Eden esi opena na.
Ekomu so dimi.
Oh, undi di.
Didi.
Aden. We are fasting.
Minisika.
Oh.
Minisika.
And when you be there calling.
Oh, send me credit ni there was so dada. Me wa adofobia. The way I am a fresh station sinti.
And the mumu akakra na fa pe bibidie.
Amuma mi mom, I say nya de bia na obebusabusa sa.
Na wa wenya adwuma.
Ejuma wani papa yi ba ye medwuma egu mitifie we almost say ni a mintimi so revive you. Na me fa cylinders, me ton cylinders regulate. Maka chile se fa krada.
Abai, yendi licensure exams no nkomo kakra. Wo se wo adwenkyere bi ho.
Me so me de no ho hia. Se o mamu no yetimu na edwuma ni ho a. On se meblu ni enibre. Se edwuma ni o manu a meblu no
I was soro.
Omo be frɛ bia sɛ yɛn bɛyɛ bia yɛde yɛn ho jim.
Ampa. Yenkwe.
Deɛ me ka nyina ne sɛ lancashire exams no. Bibi ɛyɛ deliberate o. Ɔna ɔmo ahyɛ da na ɔmo feli.
Only evidence be to back that.
Bibi, share mama yenka no kranchire aban we yo.
No credit need the evidence no way.
Bibi, share aban wo nkofo we ye pass omu nyina na yesi omumbla mbechira de school ben school dan ben na aban ya esi ya omukwa kwachira de.
Nenya aban na ne bo omu katrini omu.
Bibi, eka ben na aban na bo omu. Bibi.
Aban ne more allowances unim.
Someone baby I do.
Na say car aban ne bo omu ho. Nti so oka say oka na say you are not being fair to the facts.
Bibi, mama kasa misro. Former President Mahama time. Share we ya odiba teachers ni training colleges ni say obesisi schools any your friends hospitals. Na mu free sa training ba. No motimi aba be yedwuma se loan na yebema mu a na ya mamu loan no de ye maw na wonya adwuma ya wanka so betimi atua wa de mebu a ana aban we di propaganda akotusem ana enemo so de ya ba bedu President Mahama show mu boss oba like say exams no betwem because bibi me to me no infaso bi enisu se teacher ni Bibi ubeka ya abra ya COVID yi ba ya so mu ma SS4 ekochira ade wo school su no Bibi so ubeka eye education minister any GS4 pushi eye SS4 a omo se omo form NAPCO ekochira ade wo ya secondary schools any junior schools no so ubeka ya mebua akaza mebua na obi a wako training college a onya wako nsua ade wo ho usiji se wa beye exams ansa wamani bebi akwa akochira ade bibi attach mu nti aban we media to me no deliberate because of so buy on see school dan behind see your man on see school dan behind no so yes o mu akonya so mu nyina mpasse a omu nya bebi ankochira ade nti no ma sheda feli omu
Only evidence to back that. I will not continue to encourage you to say that. And the BC animal for before from no so the Nigerian Chaba 0551 563916. There are issues on the table. Yahubu saying, Bruno, isn't the mabo iodine? If you send the mabo for depending on where you're buying it and other matters. Hello, good afternoon. Eja.
Bibi na ya akasa fitabura.
Nana yao afisha pebie mu yenkasa.
Afen kometo ye. Sema chote aponchino.
Aponchino me ye hu adwuma pa why?
Aban de mana akoko. Because ono de.
Ono so ni adwuma wo fie no me ma na ponchi.
Bibi.
Enua. Minia.
Ghana mampani Yera Nana Dodan Kwakufuado and incoming president Dr. Mahmoud Baumia and yenua I'm MP Dr. Adumaku Kisi on Somechian. Bibi, a year Juma Semia Wada Station, Asempa. I'm a Minia Bank or report to you, so a driver who can lance. This year, I'm no Cassie woman who this year, I'm friend or Happy FM. Wow, see, Unia Juma, Wako can or mine and say, Unia Juma, a better car mount, and a can on ACO, almost Rabayan. Happy FM. I'm come as me de Debian Mekos Wabo Abawi Abaso. Ohe Ntotoye Abawi Atoto Afa Yakania ho. Me ya weda ni first na mi soon Yebra Mama na like na mi soon Kania.
Nana.
Yeah.
Me the issues bear me and sana to ho.
Meba ho.
Koho. Enyo beba ho koho.
Abai no one kan issue no. So what you say?
Me busa aban asem na no ye na de nkomo foforo bae. Me na me ko busa na asem.
Mate.
Yeah, that's it.
Assembly election.
Okay. Wait me, I can be.
The Mestre Electoral Commission woman said, Ghana for you're ready. You're ready, I say, you're better about Yajon Mahama. Because for your incompetent president, I will be there on my Ghana for Kwan and Yamu Papa. It's your best say, you know, Mama best lose 2024. And 2020 near my years. Now you lose our Mecca Electoral Commission, Mameno, I say, your best, Mameno, on to 20 near my year, Papa, because did you mini see a better ban, baby, Meme Kotuma Ba, Minko Dranko Yashi, Metuma Ba, you pay me Baba Trefi. Enti ya na obi make statement say we yan this ni na akwa koto aba patu o hye ho pasika hye ho a me koto ma ba nye ntokwa na me koko sabi obi a onim nyansa bi ani obi a na adwea bie anim nyansa emfa etuo sikan kwose ne ho because of okotim papers wa ma obi ntino eno nkonko ye ntokwa ho enti ya besra ya ma electoral commission ma me no enne anya hwe no na na dodan kokufu ado mamu yi ama manya me ba awie secondary school enti won tutu niam yie because Ghana sabi yan hu yanim nkosoro obi ani ho ba akoto aba ma dwomama so o me say niam because 4 years na dwomama e ba no bibi dia no de ba beye wo so 24 hours economy wo be di akonwa su fie nwotwe adwuma say na obi ya o de be 24 hours dwomama time na o ye boku afo aba so a no cha lomo mi hu bi boda dwomama time na akuani ado edisikan ado abre na wo bo na baso na wakosisa alomo de amakuani sabe onko no
me pacho campaign no eka sponsors no ho sponsors ni products ni bi eka gift no
bibi enti company ni ka sponsors no wa ensankwa na esi company ni che
that is what they chose to give
your soft drinks so adana on for bima na alomo ensa ya no buru your mama edi maku afo so de bo ma baso omonko no na sika ntwitwa om
Nana me da say asema me de to ho no waka kakra no asan tie si baby foforo nti so we are me nko be foforo so. Okay, so I mean moving on 0551563916. Hello, good afternoon. Nyame adaro ma me hu yo na mpacho we. Mpacho udin no nkomo.
One another line.
Enra wo kan management edi hu juma. Why? Wadaroma.
Na topic na ya ode to. Ibu bi adam. How many banks do you do? How many banks na buy you do? If you pay the do say about no bank we do what you do. Not so finance we do say we do. You pay do say we do. So as you can then na give you about NDC who ya how many years in NDC NPP ya open no you be to be no here proper that. On you give the but can you Japan what the bank that others we don't know that that Amira you
I'm Mary.
Mary, you tell me school no go me. Take her to school to them. Then do I'm paying to for you or ye to us. Tell them because of time machines ready by a focus of the church members, they didn't know. Oh, about 2 years, I am who. We will get about 19th of this month. But now, face any printed ballot papers, now mistake, I'll be great up to Martina, is ready. Want to young to our and your teacher, copy FM, baby. Now, what to go there for 2 hours, no one can have a back. 2 days, I know what I'm going. Your papa. School in Leno school for now, open over for 2 weeks. We are working now about it, what I could do. Now, man, you need to feel in your president, and I said, what would you have? This is a new Africa again. If I'm not minister, I thought so for the Australia. I can do maybe I tell you. That piece of photo, but why? Okay, that's the Indian is higher. You will not have people for one penny.
Okay. Open medasi.
We can't say we have to obey the secretary. So what is that? This one not had the airby. This year to about valuable ink. That's a new thing. Or take a better place your life. Now, the own parliament, you know more for parliament. Counter to Brana people up to
Yo, Obeni medase obraye be obi so emetwa so bi medase papa onso betimi afre 0551563916 in a bit I will be introducing my guest na enen komo no so edwedwam e de ato. Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon, baby.
Eja odin no nkomo.
Your friend Godwin me kasa free Santo.
Godwin afishapa.
Yeah, I think over to you.
Afemiti o.
Baby, I assume. Oh, say, I am a major mensano. Me a sure see pressure be done so afternoon.
Adena kasa.
Pressure be pan and done so.
Adena kanisa.
Then I make an say. Adena first. You vote here, ink munedi and Sanchez. Now, if you say, oh, you so much. See, Saturday, more ocean use, and yes, 2024, BBSU, different in BBSU. You pass some jail or Ghana how. Until say, be a depression to news, on season I drink. Oh, Anna, near class on say, Obi say, Nibako, SHS, we. Uyu obi fi no ahimpa na government ni tua no atua ne ba no asa na odi obi fi
mental question na say mental question na say mental hello Godwin
yes
mental question na busa no ado obi we SHS aban maniska
ne papa ne ba ebe kan no nti na me bisa question no sa
busa question ni biom na
na me ba every day be obe for okay sa mutu na no kita
nana de no okay
so because SHS no we are obi fi no government no to any kana na every day be na me be use SHS because of nana don't me be use SHS when we use SHS
so oropa je so wa ntuaka
oh masa so one champo akwa no kusku so utua no transportation udi excursion nkutuku
no dey ampa
school mu e back o send the trunks ni no ma sande be fie o santua hu transportation at those time na ye kono sana ye no
satama ye tua no kran so na ye boss aka ni nyina
ye bo ba nya sa ye si say no ma free school mu san be fie e sa si san kobium
when ade uko school no ja ne magu school mu
mini school no me ye nyama ye makwa ye nyama ni na wo apart from school bag odi utade mienu bi be shemu ade abefie no ano no mo sisa wo chop me we school 2015 o me we SHS 2015 aden so no e ya omo ba omo pens sem papa bi nka twene so ye nije na second ni me dey try to na say omo ba aya u guess no mpacho omo ba e ya omo kasa na nti no omo ni omuka because omuba omutumi edede too much
me da say argument in there yeah na I heated kakra you can't help it. I mean obi an kwan of so making a point, but what I appreciate is that our show is devoid of insults. Hello, good afternoon.
Nyami asumje enkao.
Asumje enkao so queen of the airwaves ni ana.
Me na be ma mumma mu line no ye chiriro nti na aja se mu fa ba wo pe no baba ko kan la.
Sorry, nti na ne ma shada che ne se na ebe usu benya kwan ba mbi why.
Mpa ya mabopa ansa na mi ran la yemu.
Ene nyameti.
Se ready ma enya off enko. Baby.
Odo afishapa.
Afin ko beti yo, me ni abe ma o.
Around or production room or
ka je se me shanu pa
otie waje oso
nana ya obeka asem bi o bo jingle manu twice be asem na o kan na enye no kure
jingle no ma no me bo me ame tie me bo jingle la enye wo na me bo ama wo
debi o bo man asem na o kan asem no ye no kure
debi debi wo de asem na ko du no me bo jingle
some eye ekoya na ya mu bossa mu
David
enya no kre hwe aban sem na o ka se kasi asempa won mo se mbe fa enya no kre da ye ntro woni se mi ni o ka sai na aban be pie o ha sisi ai
Happy FM
mi ni o ka sai si aban na be paki moto mi che sisi ai o awra mi hoyi
Happy FM
na ya o eya ka no kre kakra e wo mo se politics na eye bet ye ma ye no kre di endo
inti jenga na me boss sisi aseche zen
Achata aban jina mi ode mi kano ye no kre na me kano mi na be ma
odo mi ti o
asamu na wo kan ne no me ni gie pa se ya wura Christmas mo a wo ka sansam no ya ye kwakodi dwa o market but ebi no mo obiani na adwen de nti ya me ma na ha obebre wate
ha me
because me de mi hwa nyama bebre o mu ene me kodi dwa si a wo ka se nyama egu ewia so no ye koto a Ye hu se na ye beto sa nyama no. Because I didn't see you fiti no pasa ma dia chiso. Na ye tari abeto ye besa po so sa. Menua ye to sa nyama na ye dia. Woni se ye ma ye poezi ya ye.
No crepa.
Enti se nsem a wo kan nei. Na I hope say anka ye tiefo na ye de kwa adwemu. Na ya fan nsem a ye bebu aye mu bet. Hwe de nkrofo se sakeka. Ene ya kwan so aye nam apoto so. Mi say Mina bibi.
Minia.
Edu Leban, free Leban okozenu. Ubetimi a drive 5 minutes. Won't cost speed car na 10 minutes. But yet to me the 1 hour fee ashama ko zenu. Because of potholes e gu kwamu. But election assembly election se me classica ye MC push di guma. E be shock already we so. Sika ye di be ye ya kwan ma ya pachi ya kwan no. Omo nye o. But assembly election me classica man for ache wo Lebanon ya chama. Menua e ya rehosem. Baby, I assembly election no e kono. Ye nya no say MPP ni NDC na. Because obianim NDC for money pagina, MPP for money pagina. Enti ye deceive ye ho say enya on party. Menua enya ntro. Ade na ye nya no sa. Because election e koso as the MC Kojina Police Center o ye juma. And yet, see, Mr. Udemy, we are messing picture now, Mossi, no one who they make us a rose. Me trying to radio so.
Okay.
A chama MC na make kind. And I joining na ye county resort in no Ginemusa because of person in Nippon winning. A Juma yesterday, ye my washama ha, unye my ye, baby. Fully fruka one dinner shama, never shama constituency. Mimi Chromo Crasia, me free of Otari Jagota, Zoko Frank, I have Fessia Shama Kuim. So I crasi o so I fesi ashama ko emu ye kuni na ye fi what was to cry jikwane na afa me kono letter commission me man 0/0 because election ye koso mame no wan boni hu mode bako ye ko to aba o matiluta me ko to aba da no o matiluta be around 8 something me do ho no get to now na machine ase machines na omude ejuma no ebinum ase nti ukọ wa u betu aba osa e honum no me se u betwe ana u bekofi asaba ama omu bebra omu ko ejuma no omu anto aba no omu ko ejuma eja because of machine asent no enti yes letter commission says say we no de beko 2024 dia embua o man Ghana machines ni nyina yare machines ni nyina yare say abanya government ya machine yare say aban enti omu say machine ni na eco repair no mu sese ni nyina na 2024
Queen of the airwaves. Winnie me be. Before Abacono, my mention the baby to a be mount. Nearby, I'm a boy jingle named Rana Nana Casano. Nana ball radio station be ding. I want me station so. Inti, I was semi kind near Utie me no who say, and yes, our station no Utie. They are happy. That's right. Because Obi has a CR no be a station or so on the radio. And what is any panel boss station in I need to let the person know, baby, it is not an endorsement of Asamo Kai.
Baby,
me that's it.
Me say the so happy for much there say much me tell mu say see me na ya mo fene NDC station me edu anopa area happy FM
Rose in chechemu na me de ma on what as here in chechemu na me de ma on what as here me that's bebre ma me nkom anim why on kan ho so aban me san chia ne biem nyame enhira o papa. I mean for 2 more calls, just 2 more calls. Now, me revert it to my guest in the studio. Just 4 minutes time. Now, hit 4. Now, the uncommon asheshe as say. Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hello. Hello, good afternoon. Okay, on you ready. Me fa last caller. Na fe ye de SC. Ubetimi abemu Samre. Hello, good afternoon.
Bibi.
Eja.
Kechire bi na mabano.
Kechira fisha pa.
Afi kobesan ye afi sesebrewe na mu general manager patu mu pemu.
Amen.
Me didi simo me kasa fi wisdom clothing pon katamaso.
Mpacho mitio.
Me ma Rose abani MPP NDC for college nyina me mo official pa MPP for so mo ba mo kan nokre.
Na MPP for the home official pa.
No na me say omo ba omo kan no plenty me mo official pa.
Mitio come on.
Bibi.
Eja.
No cry a woman is say, yeah, yeah, fair radio no so on. Yeah, assembly one my beka ye hwehwe mu pa me kan dada.
En 70 bi so ho abosire mu ka pa me kan dada o.
Omo ka asam anya no omo ba wo be hu omu. Yeah, yeah, hwehwe mu so ye kasa radio so a wo be hu omu. Me since ye me fair radio so.
Winning. Kachire. Emri ni ho enti nkomo na de ba na yendi. Why?
Yo, medasi.
Miss Medasi.
Misre MPP for say education na omo hwe so no. Adikasi pa ma omai bia. But o hwe niama ekoso na. Nukre ha adwin 2021 na free education na ekosen 2022 na ekosen 2023 na akora no passing na ekosen enti ye hwe say this year say o mo pass pa won
yeah
ye hwehwem na say enya say o mo pass here because of ye ba betu abanti na awo form ani gi say free education ye year na ye say hwehwem no na hwe say akora no mu no mo asua dia fine say ya pass o na yen fa to abama o mo nso a na yen hwehwe mu yase
me so me da se ka kire me fa calls no ebiem
EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na no kre eye baako pe
akasima mienu na no nan abo na mabedwafo atenase me ba bedo madi but before then ma me fa issues say dey anim ene awie ento edwa. Ghana presented a total of 20,181 teachers some cultural licensure exams. We had TS statistics in the year. Your true exams in the year 10,625, representing 52.6% and a pass year. 9,556 teachers, representing 47.4% in a failure. Uti free more difference ne kitwe binti akade nanka half failed, half passed. More statistics. Performance with respect to core subjects. General professional knowledge 38.2% in a failure. 61.8% in a pass year. Early childhood stroke grade pedagogy. They presented 900 candidates. Total pass 605. Percentage-wise, 67.2%. Omo failure 32.8%. In nominal terms, omo failure 295. Primary and JHS pedagogy. Teacher for no total candidates 14,706. Total pass 14,421. In percentage wise, it is 98.1%. Total failure 285, representing 1.9%. We teacher for attitude some cultural or JHS. Yewe teacher for omo cultural exam some cultural SHS pedagogy SHS okay SHS pedagogy. You presented 4,459. Total pass 3,735, representing 83.8%. Omo mufeli dodo 724, representing 16.2%. We a teacher for cultural lines, cultural licensure exams afi statistics no. And you share the conduct of this year's district level elections and the performance of the Electoral Commission. There were a few electoral areas entimi antoaba and the entire nation. Now, intimi antoaba no. One, materials ankodu. 2 ebi kodu ye bana ballot papers no enso the number of registered voters. Issues have been raised about indelible ink yen hunu no sa election we mu. There have been some explanations to say you call IT and I call high tech. It's an say you levels of verification. Udu polling station wa you be manual verification. And sana ye de BVB machine no enso a check. Enti a full proof. You don't need to paint anybody's finger. The system should be able to check. Well, Brunya Soba, na Yokudini saying. That's also another topic. Free. My guests are seated. Solomon Kusiapia, a member of the MPP communication team. Solomon Owusu, a friend of Sonny, or a member of Movement for Change. Madi Jebril, a deputy director of elections, National Democratic Congress. Gentlemen, me mamo aha e mamo afishiapa.
Ya kronto. Musu buru.
Madi, ya kronto ya buru musu kana saying.
Uchia.
One tise michia. Any afishiapa bi.
Afise say no na omampeni John Mahama preparing his cabinet. Because today 20th.
Yeah.
20th which is
21st.
21st. Ya to abewie. Now he's preparing his cabinet because
it's a runoff and ma.
Ebekon one touch.
Well, sure.
Inshallah.
Okay.
Ebekon one touch because NDC will win. Alan Beba second. Then PPRA.
Hey, these are bold predictions. Been our year.
Oh, Bisobia.
What's mean Bisobia?
Bisobia.
Solo.
One chance I mean one. No, so Bisobia. I don't know. So we are bano. And this is by next year by this time, inshallah. Now we are preparing towards the
inauguration.
Yeah. And by
that not transition, because whoever would have won or transition. Okay.
In fact, our wish and prayers say any assumption by this time around, and that is what everybody want to hear. Yes, at the end of the day, I believe that the NDC is promising to give a peaceful elections.
Okay.
And I want to see that among all of us because yet I can say next year by this time, it's only when there's peaceful elections.
That's right.
But inshallah, by this time around, John Mahama is preparing his cabinet towards ruling Ghana.
Let me go around the table. Sonny.
Baby.
Bro nya bao.
Because what change na wie. Open opportunity. O say
Michia.
O say strategy na be ball.
How for strategy?
O say we man, tia say mo kai.
Oh, petas.
O we use word. Mo we topic time.
Oh, petas was aka so bio. Sonny. Bro nya na edini saying.
Bro ya da ya pesi ba me chia mu
be carry sa
ja ye de em say Yesu o say ne Mary negotiate afi na on hold on with that war no na ye hoto ya no wawo ye tumi di sa woda no
na onye sure say Mary bebre pa
on fa fami na say bro ya bi by na Cuba Fidel Castro uzo mu try de o tu cheda we o say tu cheda na bronya ye nie tie krom angofo bi ne fira ma no ne se 30 December ani ene Ghana for academy na
sa de no mate e de ne 30 December
just omo ba shi wi ne yi no ma ade omo nom ko nkwara no omo ne na mafa kro yi no mu
obi na ma wa yi wa kire ho no
me 30 di omo krom o na last week me see asalam da me tie kire abi ko pe me ni hwe ya Kwa
sa joint no
aso du joint no mini sa de wo ye ho
me asem no
wo system nim
sa na tie
yes hode
hode oh bra
ana mu se sika ye he
uni sika wo mo bo
na kwa
come on what we have tro
ya chesa ko wada te Ghana for la ko tena ekroto ana mana ne for la fa
abeji kru na boss
etidi e ko so anadwo mu nim enti na chesa Ghana for o se ye nie tu ye de sheda na emu yeda ni asaba but when you to betwa next year
Israel for kamati so moto mu dia she
ani ekuni pa so so mtujeza betle ya ekuni
na mo bro nya so mu sisi fire
o so mu sisi kromundi because no mo ho se mu wi am sa tutu ti sia de ja bro ja te se mu jai but ni ya betwa by afisa say Oralan ewi no na ye dia fani afa nyina Ghana na kabo say Ghana na too polarized o man mo too much bibiki to me na dan ntokwa asemo ani say e ntokwa ni nyina ne say NPP are taking entrenched position NDC are taking entrenched position to mu nyina ye so mbedi o man abro eno kira wo hia independent candidate so Oralan chamantia ubetwindi obi aba on board and me bana mo can say me de pa monte ase mo be satisfy any political party
there
but we dey discuss the topic we feel said na dwene wa hu be bia o je friends oba na ofre yi
Rose
was so bot jingle just asem na all can you see how we analyze Enyoma enti here independent candidate
okay
obe mo man
now until recently Alan was not rooting for any independent candidate.
Oh Alan no aka no munti Alan dia no aka nyina ne say
Alan catch them people for say independent.
Alan catch them so muntu to mana mo yi nyamfo bia mbra on board.
Okay
yes o man nko yi but no munti ase eni kira watwe no
Mr. Kusiapia bro nya ne ekone sen
eja afibia no no ma ye di bro nya ya kasa eyeda efisi e wo ye ya ye be ye ni fie ye hunu da
edwadifo nya edwada
bia nso so bo se
prices so ma formuda
next year because last year kura na ye chen afi e chen de sa na tie me da bia me kasa se bi wo soro ade ba form se de abo chichidi ntobi
ntimi
ye de ya system no wo ye de nya obi an be favor no and if you even uko western world I say you pa American nya mfanto say ye ton be $500 ye be nya obi a ntimi raise $500 into America as a whole you understand ti eno de e de ya sa na be bo nya ne bi be di bi ni e bi be ye yi se eyi fo nya wo me ye ti se omo ko Jehovah Witness omo so omo ni bronya SDF ni bronya nti bronya ne de aduru wono nyame aya adom ama afia be kwa beto yenko ade ye didi
no
because obi be say bro dada ye ni ye ntwen bronya
edem foforo ne be
ede ne ye twen da bi akokọ nam ye nyu
ye weda
ye wi akokọ nam
se kura de akokọ nam enye special
we aponti fe kira ya timi nyamfo ni aponti ni wadi ama wato
enye
bronya but just say afini du ana eja ye nyina na busua ye nyina ye hia na ya de nyame ase na ya bompa ya che nyame se o ma afefofo nsa meto afise so said ye na me nua yikan onu anka sa nim se afise na Dr. Mahmoud Baumia His Excellency ono na Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo manase 7 January na ono na Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo be hand over power amano because sabi we ase obia no no mo furu dua pa yempiano obia no na obia so ni ono mo be ton sade akochira busuefo John Mama eye Ghana for busuefo Ghana for me ati azeze John Mama eye omu busuefo there's no way so ombe tonsa e dia akochira enti Ghana for ye nyina yenim say irrespective of the challenges I nyina you go through sabi obi no no be betan ka say all is well yenim say system ni more thing but enye sabi o your friends and Nana Danko Akufo-Addo enti because Bible ye Christopher ya wo mo ye nkramofo nyina wo mu say emre na be kwa yi ya emre more thing beba
enti ne ho kiri
na say emre be kwa yi ya na say ye Christoni me Christo na the Bible aka nyina so say bem my best
economic challenges a signs of the end time
and no Bible can say am be sorry am man so koso anase nkoso
ne say nye nase
na bi ne say koso say koso ana meboa am mu be de na America for class mu widen Almighty America
class mu widen signs of the end times and am Ghana
end because we are seeing because one was the last time was a global crisis we are seeing now obi economy nkoyi we are seeing na World Bank ne IMF for mutimi check economic growth we are seeing and as at I think 2022 or so now economic growth and was somewhere around 9% now about over 3 points and as 4 point something percent we are seeing na
we are seeing we na eba 90
media say we ye Christo ni na nim sa normal we dia sa normal ni na sa science ni na ekoso ana meboa anti ya no de sa normal we nyina na ye be fa ne say sa because we ye Bible na say we ye Christo ni a because irrespective and I said no man and I don't quack for do ye. Said you so be a non mobile betrayal and I said Jiwa Abia was sent table space and now why you say and no my prayer cosono person be waka and maybe I be catch say and no man queen you and I said and I don't quack for the namo
where opening comments into your own proof further who the warming home after sim Matisse Nigeria president essay afi brunyen wo be fa train bia aban afa wo kan fa commercial drivers nyina aban ne o matena se oman for subsidy obetua half of oman for transportation e dia ma driver for ti the Christmas package ne say lorry fares have been reduced in Nigeria train and commercial vehicles. Was seen into a year say Nigerians travel time to quine within the year, but it do bronya to quine pa. Now what I say who say a few ankasano and near man kuye into also Google near memu na man for who high or mokakra into no dini man for bronya.
Fantastic.
By giving them rebates as far as lorry fares are concerned. Eno ya assemble could be a coso Tinubu.
No, when I can say when subsidy on fuel.
You free.
The same man where you can say, or man be queen
any fuel subsidy.
Yes, same free so.
Oba you free also.
And free. And also cost subsidy.
Also was it by 4th January baby? For Christmas no.
70 something years no money say na amuji nyama dada nkrofo
so many ni
70 something no
omo fa system
sa system omo ni so na dada man for pa say ya ba be 65 for me 65 for me as say omo 65 make I know that man penny or 70 something no
yeah 70 plus na how
no 70 plus na na most of the time omo translating to oblivion tia na most of the time ade bi omo ye bia no omo ye in such a way say omo betimi please and so betimi aye no mama na boa dodo na but omo free 65 oko no omo no de omo adwen say ni tabia de deceive
okay
don't try and deceive
omo sister so abrongo
yanko licensure exams and with regards to licensure exams let's start here free Solomon Kusiapia ho figures here to St. John Mahama say no licensure exams no ba betwem so we hear pass rate here that here. Is there justification for anybody to say licensure exams in Chemwana?
Mini Ameda was one for connection. I'm in chair with T4. And I actually more Facebook. I'm the chair case. I'm on Penny and Anado. And the incoming president, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, baby Obiani chair. No much a party in Penifuna. Oko a party officer or one man do or director or a friends to Nash.
Okay.
Director of external affairs. Ever since opening kwanya be yes and I say be this position indeed obo adwuma pa do baby abefa bi ama for bonaba so that has to nash or ye adwuma and yes you nya kwanya say yes e bonaba
and then no Martini din
oh sir obo adwuma pa obo adwuma ani ama for ko for moaye yes obo mo without any hesitation enti ye bonaba so ne adwuma pa to nash oboma MPP as a political
Chief
party. Chief Stonash. Yeah, Chan baby Obia.
Yeah,
official pa.
Also, one man for pa.
Nti ya yebeko na eja wakwa akwachi anu na na bomo eno anu. Minya. Licensure exams and I say umampanyin bi and I say panyin bi say oba.
John Dramani Mahama so betwem.
You see political promises are na amanfo emikino. Anytime biano once upon a time, former President Crackers in Ghana for say when you are in opposition, you try to lie to the people. You try and lie to the masses. Say the masses will buy your idea, no matter Obama. And all these promises, and then some former President Eka, you say, oh, maybe mutual licensure. Meanwhile, in 20 before, say, we lose lesson. Now they are saying, him say, the following year, licensure exams, baby. A DNA sabio na da near ye dada, and I see a year, one brosa. And I said, okay, and so you said, men caucus will be our fairly nitra and I said, Bibisa. But baby, every doctors or more before so be as exactly.
Yeah.
It is a sad way you am fans on this one. It is dear Nanka, said you on the Quaco Trenko for 1 year. And I saw the Bacoma student. There be a minimum to it. There be a to make us so called a private your friends say school. JHS prime minister JHS enkola no modern so ani ana meboa but don't call public so na akọ de ane asem meanwhile so team say a third so most of the people are licensed and private schools be on ma o ko pa adichere or now ye even your first a diploma ya na so ye a year you omo make sure say who could even licensed exams and on befa or mafa even the private sector even the private sector enti na ade we e wo ho no ma sabio e be boa ye nyina for the development na e be a normal 1 or 2 bi na anko yi sabi obi feli so obi pass
yeah
once obi pass nko ade na say wo mo feli wo mo yire wo mo so betimi pass and anya sanity but obi political power enti no so tugum no otugum the status is that to we indeed enshenkuran because omo ko tena wo na so omo ko sete exams no so sabi die na no omo ye ede na no omo ye ko tena examination wo near the nso ato obi a wawie was back bi a say
after 4 years of
training nim this one omo ko say en shada nye questions bi a ye hu bi asa wo anya questions bi a hu bi asa say bi obi akotena ba bi cultural biology even secondary school cultural biology
in fact we are exams when a professional exam it has nothing to do with mathematics
absolutely bibia timi fam
enya bibia timi fam about wajuma as teacher say bia o person cultural the OJHS questions in about your approach to lessons how I prepare your lesson notes or lesson objectives. It's about the teaching, not other subjects.
And indeed, all these things are okay now. Oh, yeah,
it's license there. You be my license.
Yes,
a Juma no send you
to justify the reason why I person unya konya coach radio or secondary school and I say JHS. Eti akonya ne se obetimi apase so yo pass ya ya mo akonya no wetimi akokyere. Eti ya na omo so mo kakra. Adisua na nya de da fom. Eti se wa mo awo na yo wadwene se o eja betwe makoye ya. At the end of the day wo so wo befa wo. Ade we ye ba ye nukura nyame na amaje nya the good and the bad ones. Because a lanzation no obi an ekomu a say bia said okay how to approach lessons now how to approach lessons won't me and try
so me ehu a
who be see there akwa obi ade esa na your friend say investment and another kwa for is excellence and this say education no amamo ya na yekwa once upon a time allowance na nka munya sabi o na mo bre ansa na bi kura monya sika de atuam school fees ni feeding. And now allowance, you get your allowance. And to be cry once upon a time, no more nursing and teacher trainer. No to money for you. Baby, to meet no money for you. It is our investment when you are more per se. Yeah. It's your best say minimum dear some or more. I don't think so or more marking a shadow deliberately or failure amount for.
Why would they do that?
Yeah, more tron mumma a yino anasa disuan and yamote. Anasa mumma nim kong send your bay am pukotram zumbe to me a pass. But said your former president can make tram na may ye wabwa. As some former president John Dramani wabwa.
Untimin tram.
No be former president. No one catch us.
I would see any reasons now. I say almost teacher for no school now. School ni nhyehyɛ e wo kwan a o assess wo every year. Inti adentina me emfa ne say wo semester exams a wo ye. Adentina nipa na ye semester exams at all levels. Na we school na wie no wo se wo metro exams bi na sa exams no wan pass dia ene no ntimi nye teacher ni.
Unza do mamo yinatwom.
Adena kasa.
We hypocrite pa.
Adena kasa.
Nyatwom pa. Asemo ya working. And no until Satama no to no nim say teachers almost pass it through all the ranks and as one pass it through at the three when na church exams. And one know the same say 2017 or the licensure exams eba.
O say just say no hu no say.
You look at that. Etina make us we nyatwom. And we don't need such a person to come and rule this country because Etina make us say you see this man senka Ghana for ye nipa bi a ye tena se yetimi assess no ma ya obi onu aka kire say even decision bi obetake ama country ni bia no wo yone winte bina bo ejadutwa etato eti say nipa we say yemfa ne mra na o metake decision e de oyone ne bina bo be ba beto amanfo so ana
danger lurks
in every life every decision that I make
but say no chirichi no e sure say sana no or part
what is the danger e dey enu ade ehu ade ehu esi a enye winte enye brabo na enye ajadutwa na amafo twa osun wo ya
ba no odi nkomo ne free ba bi no di bedu
odi free hin ko hene
ana wayi ho no nko a
baby sa no ka kire ye wo se ayese ayi ukọ Kumasi Asante regional ye fra ekobi wo afijase ye fra ni Samieja baby outwi bicycle pa de pa pia bicycle na di ko gina people o se former president say na yin ya na ayese wote bicycle so na bicycle no ko free no no pagya ne nan no so no akata ne bibra baby ade be kwa kwhwe pu eno ano. These are the things that former president akache eti ya na me ya se etore bi Ghana fo bi eti former president
collaborate mu agro se na no bi agro
besi na decision besi na do mama decision take am Ghana fo de ade pabre ni collaborate na no na a translate na otimi nya simpies otimi ka kire Ghana fo se wonyene Ghana fo se bi mu once upon a time we demonstrations bebre on not sure say be west e won the second term eti nipa we se bi you say at the abundance of the heart the mouthpiece. Okay. Idea when nitini no ana de nanu aka. Me da se dem. Former president na Ghana. So you ba pren me twem akoma di ho aba. So we na me. O ba mra wa sa. Me ba o ka de. Na ma ba so ni. Me na me independent me de tumi ne. Na so we kran ka esen ka o mu mienu go so o mienu na babo echi. Oh, I mo kan sa na be so say we different view. Madi, bibi.
Licensure exams figures it to saying. Often says still Mahama should hold on to that position so be looking at the rate at which a teacher for failure. Obi say this is setting standards. It is obey licensure exams if you are not just we standards in every hall. Now quite a wholesale.
And obey lawyers for licensure exams no. I don't much sorry.
Yeah, but lawyers are licensed.
Teachers are licensed already. Teachers are also licensed.
But one pass all law exams you can't be called to the bar.
So one pass exams now we school no practicals now one year license of teacher. Because fair enough.
Koso to aso.
Before me call crap on then me say we are CS there's nobody can resolve the issues just Jesus Christ over.
You are so query.
Until you have these people leading you, then you are in dangerous situation. If you're a person out to me say, they say Bible and what the book of mine, and you think say they have the men. That is what he said though. I see we are so close. Do the end time.
Bible say.
I see Bible.
And none query ya.
This is the person I say, but to me build the next 4 years because to me and Uncle say bed only there when Uncle from here, but you see the way but I'm not surprised. The head of economic management minister, Bible, you know the dada.
You mean
finance minister?
Okay.
We are not here and the economy now could do baby I could do no. So I'm not surprised. None in your prayer war cancer issue. We are not just God has given us everything. My answer. Say, a man for betting me I resolve issues when we are in difficult times and they have the men. And that's God has given us. And part of those people God has given the world, John Mahama, I can crawl say, when you say end time so, but Yankupon say, yeah, and that is the man we are voting for in 2024 elections.
Okay.
And yet try a lock, you may used to say, you are the saying, man, Cassa. And to us, a worker, no, was a free way in the economy, I say. But if you said there was a time my young economic meltdown.
Yeah, 2008.
Yeah. And then you sing here and say, and then you see yes, Bible, no, not in the moon kind, no, Hebrews, into one kind. And
I know Busa, a mind by sorority, a mind. Wars have been going on.
Are you at the baby fair?
Baby.
Or say, we know, a summer walk
be fed
because one can say to me, I didn't know. Say Christmas I could know.
Be chirimu. Me say a initial comment. Man for Christmas. Ma the licensure exams.
Nyame adoma John Mahama Shabo also say obey cancel that exams no. Na nyame adoma so obey ho edwuma.
Any figures we no say maintain exams way.
There be in figures.
If almost half of teachers are training for 3 to 4 years, cultural exams, licensure exams, now almost half a failure. Is that not why we need these exams?
It's a failure on one and catch it. Omo pass my exams could be failure. Omo pass here no. Koya another exams so we failure mo. Omo pass here no.
But exams we no ya dey ama wo.
Omo pass. Me say koya exams could be pass. But you see Yeah, simple. Teacher ni a teacher. One question you may be apart from say me teacher juma.
No correct.
It was school as a teacher for juma. And no and be apart from teacher for juma.
Yeah.
Until a day I would go school no question in teacher juma na ukoye.
Ana usia.
Until what child said they prepare lessons notes. Your child said actually I do school. Your child said nkwadai de krapa how to manage them.
Child psychology.
Until year by year be your choice am so. No one move to the next stage. In fact, yes, our processing in our crap no. E wa mura oba kwa ye ade ka no practical ade a wo ye no e wo field so. Before we start back to the classroom. Oya we ni na crap no. You say why you we look up who another issue so be kwa ye e friend national service. Ade abo o man no. Do look up mo kwa on the school no mo ko.
Yeah.
Omo ye teaching courses ni bebre no. Omo ko e friend national service unless individuals they choose to say me field ha. Say me person me nkoye adwuma outside way no, but omo me no go school. So he comes out that prepared. That near no e was school. In fact, can no practical no crap na o
makino.
So unim ma won pass. At that point our wires are process in we no. So before last man which means what qualify what register say me teacher ni I'm now going to register me teacher adwuma. That is there. Your section article say you juma and no energy omega say you be chikita no and the juma say be but say lance shall be for all these issues in the way why all these issues and we are what say when titi work for the stage so say non central exam so for biblium
into 2016 sa licensure exams na Ghana Education Service and the Mahama announce you no na yeden
I mean the pass I say Ghana Education Service in the cabinet.
Na cabinet pass.
Your policies
there was a minister of education. So if cabinet does not bless that policy, it cannot work.
David.
Why not?
David, Tobo. Your policies, a program is institutions at the bar. By your policies are say Ube say a idea a bit more because when the way it's in at the bar. So we realize that later these issues will not serve the purpose. Ube kai say MPP bar by mono. Na road to friends road safety. Our policy be say beto cars or kwan so.
Yeah.
But the bank I say they be no enya dia omo appreciate say that the state must now take it up and then analyze and do the right thing about it. You see your mama say
so
even when
so that should tell you say say institution be a sharp by say at the policy be ba na policy no central government feel say emwa central government me tuni na nsim
e central government tell you about so when you be
why so you be
o say you want me say about
onye central government say emra na wo
you see
emra o me bo me person me question na say Patrick Solo person me question na say no power 2016 and at this policy of licensure exams by Jane na no pokwa Jiman prof and I know a minister of education John Mahama running mate under her tenure and na the ministry at the licensure exams by and I me busa say sa licensure exams na mo de by no mo announce to take effect in 2017 no na what kind of licensure exams na we should be twem
make I say policies eba and once we have come to realize say it's not the best for the state country
okay Tadwin Sakra
yes
okay
and it deep it and it justifies it was all the process I actually because system now teachers for air course and the same structures in a lawyers
affair na mo ade no ebe double as
affair using the word double affair no mo ebe in fact ebe double because
in law ebe ka say double jeopardy
so why do you push to that one because we form structures now it is same to lawyers lawyers lawyer after all these process are already now ya say ya to the bar no to go and write any and say
Debbie. If you don't pass your exams, you are not called to the bar.
Yes, into one passes
but there is a final exams. We call law school. There is a final exam you have to write.
We do the process of school, no. And I'm going to say, we practical need be ya passing. So on this one, they say yeah double work process now. We're passing stage by stage. I feel it's but mama say Oba cancel these issues, which we are going to do it. However, also the question also access on how failures in our urban. I'm sad when I'm saying yes, I'm feeling the numbers that is getting huge numbers. I know say it's got a time a lawyers say because some people don't want them to get opportunity. So you find a way. In fact, accountant probably do stage B on this kind. Those are issues. Perhaps it's a strategy to limit some numbers. I don't know. So what I say, because you are now giving someone the opportunity to determine who and how to come on board. So for us, as we said, this.
But if you deliberately fail people to this magnitude, you know, say they have a right to ask for remarking. And nipa no marking and you no be remarking no. Enti I doubt say obi be share that say me fail you. Or me kwan wo answer na wo answer sheet no so correct. If you call for remarking, it will be suicidal for whoever did that. Enti I doubt that any educationist would deliberately mark you down when your answer is correct, because it can easily be found out.
So what would be the reason you fail you? You see, there was a time a lawyer said, I feel be brave. And I did say, even giving reasons, say, law school, so no, all those things are here. I'm saying, say, the market person is unfortunate, say, and your teachers who has gone through a process, mastered teaching. In fact, in his course of doing his so
why must he fail in this exam? After all the practical experience and all the things. So why would they fail if Omunyina the same classroom here, the same courses, the same practicals? Why would they fail?
Funny, for me, I will not answer the way they answered the questions because I didn't participate in the kind of questions.
If say deliberate in failure,
I will not rule it.
You will not
rule it out.
Okay.
I will not rule it out. For me, I will not rule it out.
Okay.
On that.
Possible.
It's possible.
A very deliberate. Say, let's cut the number down.
It's very possible.
And what will be the motivation for that?
Cut because it can happen in many issues.
And so like,
give us a hand.
Like
if you don't have the means to employ them now, you can also cut the number.
Okay.
A strategy with me.
But you obey me the financial clearance system about to in place and the nurses without failing them. When you have financial clearance, and then you employ.
Oh, so pass block.
They can pass say a deliberate because unisika or the be employ one. Na nipa na pass ya. Obey me a passing and pampa. Na ye the system be aba. To say the nurses na financial clearance ba na afamo.
Can you take the pressure?
But they are taking the pressure.
No, we can't take the pressure.
Mokramu take his pressure.
No, because we are. You see, we take the pressure because we didn't do in the reporting. Because teachers are coming out, you churning out the teachers. I almost say, if the resources are not there, you can clear on them. You don't boast of resources in your case will be. You don't lie.
So my point in this is a resource as someone. There is a cure for that.
There's no cure to it.
And I mean the next thing.
That this also can be a cure to it.
Okay, that could okay.
This is a permanent cure.
But enemy will say, why would they do that?
What is a permanent cure?
Say Obetima problem.
That is a permanent cure.
And you're permanent, you can write back.
You say it says a lot of say you
can rest it.
But when they are also because we'll be our hopeful say after all going to this process and then let me find another way.
No jai teaching no cry.
Agreed. So a permanent way to say
it can discourage you
entirely.
But a conjecture.
Who no can say?
We are sure say deliberate.
Let me say it can be deliberate.
It can. It's a conjecture.
I can you so they can say bet me am
more. It say ojitum say a conjecture.
There be me to me say bet me sir.
Into a conjecture.
Oh, I say what can you say? Everyone passing it
or assumption.
Bibia bit messy.
Okay.
Bibia bit messy. Bibia bit messy. So for us, as I said it, God willing, these exams,
will go away.
But it doesn't mean say
you then never be replacing. You better normal system.
License and registration. But you give the message.
How will you license?
How are they licensing it?
With this exam.
Which exams?
Licensure.
No, we school now call the practice. I know. So
question is,
how do we license the lawyers?
By calling them to the bar.
Yes.
So
you from the beginning of school no one question fit ejuma one question bibi o question dey chirade. If I would want to see this one say teachers are outside the school. Also private schools, so most teachers are not going through the teaching and teacher training school. Most teachers are at primary school. If I can stand to be corrected. Most of them be at school now or just one, if you say they are writing such exams,
you like pupil teachers.
I will not have challenge on that because
Obi I said that
teacher Juma dear.
But my proposal no sounds like Obi call secondary school. Not because we have terminal exams in T. But we do third year on Chirowasi because I examine from Form 1 to Form 3 until one cultural final exams now when you certificate.
Baby. Share what secondary school say o cost obe trap pass abaha bibi obe trap abaha enu final one wo try free wa ko bibi o. Yes,
but you are certified so we senior high school you have a certificate.
And so we other stage we other level. If you choose not to write your exam,
in the next level is to work.
So work and idea obe work why you 1 year why national service what school mo chire de bia or chire or sunya de bia say nurse ni what school wa who's a nurse or from the beginning no was sunya na ebo panie all those ones so process na teacher wo teachers who are this different say na school be question ade.
Okay, so I say
ananesa
mami move on
teacher be o school ni only what teacher for school and you need for school
it's a no you
can what teacher for school separate ya obi we are in fact there was a time almost obi ko fail schools and some mo that area. But now you become one of the professional. Okay. Among for that, first among us who fail her, and also call polytechnic, and now teachers
when your university.
That's what we keep saying.
And nothing a degree awarding institution.
Until you say one man standard on the Open University, it's a degree na bemu. So and I wouldn't put the same practical Juma or ye. Into one man you say
Matemadi, Mammy course on the movement for change.
The change that you need, Ghana will rise again.
Opposition on licensure exams are 70 saying.
And no crow when they say, Untiminka say, Obinko did maybe Abra when you abudin crater. Anna and unti Emrebinam German for be 6 aiding commerce, adding to Mumesha, or more crime or moon sorry. Or more can be a strike every pound.
Okay.
Or say a colestra. Ubi or Chena DBA in Yami. Utia ye. Na Jimmy for nature na oba be Jimmy complete.
Correct.
Unum nyansa so oba be nyansa.
Yeah.
Now the question is how do you determine say oba nipa the question is or you be a
or qualified or certified.
So be try oba na dia. And to omo de omo se de bia no omo for omo man kwa sorry just omo do 18 and above. Omo adwene mu da ho no betumi am make informed decision no makọ.
No decide.
Exactly. Eno bi ni adichi. Akwada wo ye ko kire nade no enisi obi a oni abodini krata e kire nade. And you can only determine that through examination. Me na me feel say komuko school na omo ba be wi a ka omo last paper no you bit me say license exams. But you see there is also a caveat to one more. Your training colleges any universities no lecturers no omo why there is no scientific evidence. But ye nua no mu ma ko school no a teacher for you, baby, no one done one more marks. Take it from me.
Ebinum,
any wonder. No mama marks. Uko invest here. And my way, we know Mushia Kukumo. Omoka say, as soon as you could die when you a poor, no, the Troy, no, a pass. And until what pass you know, what be teaching, maybe they may back our question, sir. Ufi said, dear Anna, or the be shut me bantam. Till I say, no, hunya. So, Tiasia. Now, me face or more the buyer, so almost one who say, sign your money be air course schools, into what their bus external exams on MG. Anna, they also say,
because licensure exams, so when we teach our training so many years, now PESA certificates, now you can go and write the paper.
Of course. And to Okwa, no control. Now, they also say, Bibi, go back to class. Class 1, Kupim, every secondary school.
Okay.
Now, share or more than whether or more teachers on teaching profession more.
Baby.
Obia officer, where bright, you come more. Obi on my DB, as a science for the crowd. Why, your medicine, no engineering. Teaching is the last option.
Yeah.
It when you say me wo bi enim ti o. Sabi. Ye students na on the average almost said that any bright in a training college for want of better way.
I say training college opportunity cost be sir.
Exactly. Be idea born.
Mentimi anko ntimi fa we sir.
Because any penny try here or the go university. Or van go training college. Engineer e ho kura ko hia mo se ho no e wo se ye mezans ye tumi train ni omu yi because I say yasem asia no na akọ. How do you get the best out of them? Send ye be ye man no so no omu ngokem. Look, me ma ko schools be on mo teacher they no find a lesson no sir ubisu.
Of course. E bi nim trombo.
Ayo.
Yeah.
Ala sa ala nse nye Ghana ko. Kala nene Port Europe baby ya dia also here.
In fact, I will now call South Africa and Finland so coach that they will ask you.
They will ask you. And Finland who you teach near you bupa.
Yeah.
Edinya dia obetum dia ide. Ediagro. Now 2018 almost started science exams we. By 2019 about 78% e pass. Not just say enya dia untumi pass. And I disagree with my disombeshada. I disagree with him totally. Because I buying a person restricting you pay by the and yeah, the point of license. We try restrict to training college because they garbage in garbage out. And this a person any part £1,000 met admission so on the metre. Now send your any part of out no.
Bet me manage you.
I manage you. And I mean, no case CCI. Oko your classrooms are there are a lot of vacancies. Teachers new.
Okay.
Hey, Busa Obia Oko national services here. Almost half you don't work to classrooms by force. And the chief executive of national service or more the code that to say you don't to why you because now same one you catch it or say Ghana phone in your Ghana teacher phone. Yan year close to 10,000 years some UK. There is a vacancy of 10,000 ago. But the mere fact of vacancies also does not mean say no, I know the old dominion is
now, is it still not dangerous to say, other courses? Yeah, don't go classrooms so for national service.
No, but
those people are not licensed.
They say,
so what are we doing?
So the problem here is that instead of say on mine, you didn't grab to one more. Say a boy be hookah, no be teacher near. Answer no free on mine. In shall be film. For instance, one more mukoino. So sika my abanse omono. Between mayana. The answer is no.
My question is, if the principle is your per quality teachers sitting at the licensure exams are bad.
Why national service?
And then a national service, engineering, sociology, other courses, and so you do a classroom and a national service coach there. Who certified them to go and teach?
So, a good question that you have asked that immediately, or see a friend, the Minister of Education, we remember Humugo, and that's about Bakata too much. Some minister, me honorable, your father, sir.
No, I'm animating.
Or Cassatia, a movement for change in our man one is young Vermont, or far from say,
our contestation.
Or contestation. I also won't go. Whatever Falcon,
I say a majority of all. I say,
sir, national service for hours, you don't go in the papemono. You were almost a war university, a year education.
Yes.
Sort as
yes.
I was a kid, most of them. But one more minimum they have no clue about education. In fact, one of them graduated economics or legal. What's the minimum how to even teach?
Minimum economics, but I don't know how to teach it.
You see, there's a difference between another license yes, so crucial because license exam or professional at the same university lecturers be one academically they are good, but they are not lecturers. How to impact the knowledge,
a skill.
No, beyond what's happening. And you know, yes, I'm mistaken. But I believe, say, silence and say, what you need to look. Last year, the end by only key some of the scripts.
I think, yeah.
Not ask of him. Not ask of him.
I saw a few on social media.
Nanya.
Bra, spellings
grammar na
simple expressions
why kasema wa ba kase sisi akra the exams nko for the AI and kwa na mama yema sa him yaka ho se wako school ya kire wade se ye kire oni ye a wo de AI na kwa ansa
obi a wode AI ebe answer exam question na che se onya apo.
Oh, of course, that's it. The piano.
Onya apo na or the AI na generate answer no. Na wache answer na gu ni trim. Enti AI no baby AI no so oni answer no kra no wasache akwa I don't know about this subject.
That you see enti mesre say ora mahama. You see your political environment, but you must also understand say your money chichire. Whatever will be in the best interest of our man. So our policy in the bar. Not on the author of politics, you say, the bar make him. You see, yes, I don't say SSS. Oracle 4 by what they call 4 years.
Yes.
Professor Muamo,
there was a whole committee report.
I call 4 years. Now look, Sawo Mo call 4 years. Go and check their results.
Yeah. Quality.
Yeah. Omunya time. See, I mean, no say. And Guadaco school munya time cry. I would do sports, no. Obi ambeso baby.
Yeah, prepare one for exams.
As a fried rice, fast track, no maba. Now. Kwahwe say products na eba no say yanhwe yi a o ma we be bwagu so
me da ase bebre
timesre na yantwe ho mfiri ho na yenye your friend is Lanshanshire no na papa wum ni yemfa
ma me stay ma di app yenko electoral commission komo no so ana pese me sha se fi
bia started di na bia
me sha se free ho because me no di ho komo deda you've been on the ground what gather a lot of info inti na mpese me no sha se no minim your friend correspondent you know or say it's going on well in the affected areas problem bia embae but there are issues clearly walk me through when ni aso of course that's not a question I should ask because when you saw what candidate how do we ensure say near SC or district level elections we be in CBM
maybe I think the Electoral Commission should come down to allow for stakeholders' engagement.
In Ninkomo.
Because, and you know, this is not the first time we're running elections. Now, the first time, Matia says, Bia, microphone more for mono, do no a new. But this is the second assembly election we'll conduct. Not the first one, Craponi.
Only the first 2019.
2019. Yeah. Yes. In fact, number two process, no.
Yeah.
But two process, no, because what by na process now started.
Yeah.
Then she continued the process. The years elections, no. Now this is the first time I running
from the beginning.
On the process, and I do we I see. I think that it's scary because in Yama SC and draw cancel elections, no crap, no. That's where I got worried. Over electoral process, about
Tuesday,
you know. Over print of ballot papers, in your one printing house in a printing because of volume now.
Yeah.
Indeed, print of the ballot papers for assembly election is exactly the number of presidential ballot papers. In fact, even now the government said those because we print parliamentary and presidential.
Yeah.
So the companies are there. Time now we print any issue. Then you come on the election day. After press conference, then 2 hours in the election, no one can say, Yantimian printed ballot papers in a way, in region, district, Yantimian. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. Because at the time now, where press conference, Monday, she could have told us, materials, uncle. And that is why I first said, on one casano, one in penny for Nijuma.
For some coordination,
yes, only coordination. Because coordination, those information will be given to you. Say, statistics are printed when you now are ready. Because it's here, Bosma. Bosma Kacha said they had a challenge on the morning of the printing, one of the elections.
Okay.
But they were so sure, say, never made to
rectify.
Now, be able to do by 10 o'clock. But now, 10, no, it be almost about review, no. But you see, the issue is that ballot papers, who printed from national, what they call region. Region so a fair over distributor call district. Nothing district for the Belgian Mancason. No more district. I found the ballot papers be 2 or 100 polling stations. No one parking your man one after the other in the boxes. now distribute to the polling station for election for voting. And before we have a press conference, you should have been clear in your mind. Say, I could do that stage, you know. I could do that stage now. Say, Bia anya ni Bia. Me kai 2016 elections. On the ballot papers, a call say Keta.
Okay.
A very wrong ballot paper. Yes. But because time they were able to rectify it, to correct all these things before elections. But the only way, no, he couldn't do that. In fact, Tuesday, I feel I didn't go to Confederia. Now, could you Confederia come the
fair neighbor court districts? The
danger in the Crapono, almost the unit committee being a court. If you all districts, assembly members, they know anymore. If you are assembly my own unit committee, anymore. This is exactly what happened. And it is dangerous. I dare you come and say, this is a piece of office, I'm going sentence. Do you know that the commission is aware about it? And the office has the call center. So for me, on that issue, I think that we pray, and maybe going to 2024 elections, you know, because political parties were also involved in monitoring this process from everywhere. I believe that will not go to.
Over the exclusion of political parties can be easy, relaxing.
Even
because in the printing process, you would have agents there.
So what they should have done could have even have some kind of agent, outside agent arrangement. Say, I do we no say a political party, yeah, agent. Yenya ABS NALAC and as a group B, and my independent group B, because they're printing national elections, you know, BNI. And some political parties.
Observers, crime say a moment space.
So if you request for it, because we need that transparent. And the way no, as I said, there was 6,000 individuals here and there. Maybe we could have having some people to do it.
Maybe like do regional,
yes, to do some check and balance. And we issues with manina that stakeholder engagement. No, beyond again on the ink issue. I can see.
Do we still need the ink?
Yes. The minute can say there's one ballot elections. Trouble. If I say Okwankwe North. If I say Abofu. Nyama police station say why? When we say fire about to Omranwa, there was verification by machine.
That's right.
But the same Ranwa was saying so on some far. There was manual verification.
Yeah.
So if you are saying that because of the verification, it means to ink. When the law says that if the machine doesn't pick my hands, mention where, what will you do with the person who did the manual verification?
Like how do you
now
certify my identifier?
Because the reason is
it is ticked on the paper.
So take it there, take you. But the reason for the biometric device, you know, was see a bit de-activated.
Yeah.
But me some fact. And at the end, some fact, me say, what you mean by some for? But simply we are
trauma.
So I feel say in fact, time now the years issue no. I quite say assembly elections, nanka election general elections are an issue because I am run and you have to go and take powers
to change
it. But but all this maybe so we will forgive.
But indelible ink, you know, should have a provision for it in the law.
Yes.
Okay.
A idea for security of the election.
So then she could not have decided.
No. Okay. Because then one can say, that may use. But perhaps maybe she was trying to do some piloting.
Okay.
But this information could have come ahead of time. But the American say, ink in newer, it can save election.
Okay.
Because people can abuse it.
That's true. Nipa no better taking a
What's a machine I did deactivating? Obi center. What trouble? Instead say obi take you dey so no. Obi ko take solo dey so.
Yeah. Nti no deny solo.
What deny solo?
Solo ba o se o nto ba da. Ene ma mi nko solo ho na solo nchire na adwene.
Bibi the ma di kan nyina ye no kre. But the wa be fan say we technical HSB and say we wi ase.
Why is it friends how?
Dress rehearsal for 2024.
Almost say technical challenge.
Yeah, the technical challenge. One more bisika so on printing one printiana. Woman transporter bisika so on fan your man kono. Dress rehearsal. They want to try ways and means. Let me tell them 2024 election will be any the hot time.
Feeling Gadochi.
Sa strategy will Nigeria no more implement it. Talk to ni abu no muko. It shouldn't happen. Look, yan to abawo krom ha da. Emma this is a level election you move to talk to say na ma me na betena say technical munya technical no kra na obi no opetie kra because abana ala ne ba be win 2024 no enye ye ba be win ye no obi tidi be bi na o ba be make excuses say ya to central ni isi na wie afi ne ye kwakoto ashanti omoboa omo wi no ma refer so na say district level elections kra na
any thoughts
you must not accept it because when you say to your kwemo at all material time you need to be district level election that be na district level election ye thought
aya ebida anambwa
any by law the SC election Emra and Ebaye, they are called.
But you would have become Sonny Basic for Siana Solo.
I say, Mammy Jane, Elena Pamfo, or Montias, 2024 presidential election.
No Gaba,
Obi no be accept Sadiwi. It is Obi Adinimo, Yakwako Yuya, and an indelible ink Famra, and you was what the budget to parliament. So me Busan said budget to the parliament, Now you indelible ink, a woman last, Jobi Paco. When indelible ink, Lawako budget, any tax, you go to oh, by our seeing indelible ink. It is not going to happen. Now, me chat one, Moso Musa, Deputy General Secretary. Mustafa Bandi. Nobody's interested.
He must not say it here before you can address it.
That's him who his father, he's who want to fast Kako. One we are no what could show them. Now, Kako is certain. In fact, you must be responsible.
Make I say. We are sure a peaceful election.
Now, who can deputy?
It does no. So whether we are sure, who are responsible? Who are responsible? Now, how did you what can we do? I assure you of a peaceful election. But a colleague who is also an executive is inciting violence.
Mustafa Bandi must not be allowed to be speaking. If the man also want to say or but if
the party means what they must
sanction him immediately. You see
that man Mustafa Hwan. Unim said the reason why NDC for to Obama is normal.
Now also and maybe be kebieti.
The reason why Obama now is a type of
microphone
on several occasions. The development about where the second etwaba.
There
It those days in 2016 and in 2012, say and no be a court and a tabrico. Sure. Court. Elections are won at the police station.
Exactly.
It is all classic. Sick, I'll be the second. And you see, NDC say ya night, Obi says ya betra. Akokuna yi ni ebehu because on someone ni no mo ye bia ye no ma bia chese de hwe recently ya yes ye koye cleaner president hwe deputy communication officer of the NDC sekan ya ye de kwa akon de sen hu na de cleaner absurdity na de proud
some koye cleaner
you see in this country let me tell you something obi an be man che obi a okroma o sabi yen nante so kwento we
o kan na the all apologies are man your money here popular
obi okroma sabi imprediasa me metian obi beti obi antimi nyo obi abia bra obi anya obi abia hwe wo kokini na pesticide asikan ejan
ne de
kwase mama ni
almost say
mama woni ni
obi say ejan na mu kokusi
enkusi mama ni obi say area won na bon
mama mpon
obi say area won na bon mama ni say that time no mama onini ni wo because we be ni a enti mun kan cantonment ka che say eho awowo ye nyankyere ewo na say mama ni eti the can say electoral commission you see this is not the first time and obi nka say accident yen say
so let's for mama
you claim na me anim DSC na anu na ntwa yi ye metana no meka bibi mobi but ya nsusu nkofo bi nsusu nkasa se rehearsal be ye rehearsal de ayede ye dress rehearsal ewiase ayeti unuma pa eno ani do ati MPP numa pa ayaye no 2024 Ghanaians will reward MPP Nana Danko Akufo-Addo na say Dr. Mahmoud 12%. His name.
His name is Solomon Kusi Apia, member of the MPP communication team. You also heard Solomon Owusu, member Movement for Change Afafranto. The yellow one, the yellow type. The yellow one. And of course, you also heard Ma DJ Brill, a Deputy Director of Elections, NDC. You also heard my name and you heard my voice as well. Mimi is part of the team. Stephanie is part of the team. And of course, show produced by Joel Sanko, supported by Isaac Ade. Up next, one put to sports with crucial Charles Kelly. Me the Bismark Brown with me from me BB. Enjoy the rest of our shows and take care.